I don't think we've had a cadet. I can't remember the last cadet I've seen aboard the Horizon. But it might be that they're always here when I'm not, so...
Well, anyway, Yui, we're on CC3 for this shift.
Righto.
That's
What's
with
CC3?
The
command codes. Okay, cool.
Yes.
That's where I got to.
Okay, cool. So, Draco, I think we've got an easy one here. Let's get a ship shape.
Absolutely. Mr. Para, please take helm.
Aye.
Yui weapons, Goom, Dicom Shu.
Is there not a still standing order for me to do helms on?
He has a point.
Oh, that's true.
He does have a point.
All right, so for now, Para, if you'd take Psycoms.
Psycoms, aye.
And Agum helm. Yeah, we're giving Agum a chance to practice his helm, but
that's
only
awesome.
In the Sims. So I don't know the last time you've flown with us, but we tend to do very heavy use of Omega maneuvers. Tend not to have as many toe-to-toe beam battles because our beams are wimpy.
Alright.
Oh, and echo runs, we do those too. Has everyone had a chance to sign in? Ready for a roll call?
Weapons roll ready.
Just a triple check. There's no update this week, right?
Correct.
No update.
Alright, Helm, you ready?
Helm's ready to fumble.
Okay.
Let's get ready to fumble.
Weapons.
The box is locked.
Okay. Engineering's ready. Psycoms?
Psycoms ready.
Saber, we are ready to charge.
Can you also take shuttle as a backup? I will take backup signs and comms if you jump out.
And Cap, as I said again, I'm going to be only one sim that I'm out.
Copy that.
Alright, ship's yours.
Thank you. Horizon, we are ready to rise.
That's confirmed.
I'll message the TO and let them know about that.
I already did.
Oh, thank you.
I thought it was my job too, so.
It is.
As long as he's informed somehow.
Might want to let the ADO know too.
And we all know the ADO is unimportant.
Don't know if I fully agree with that.
When I was ADO, the only point of the ADO was to take care of things when the DO wasn't around, so.
Exactly. I assume Raiden's staying for the full shift though, so probably not necessary.
Stand by, everybody.
New movie going into Plex, by the way.
We?
I didn't realize it was out. I can't believe that Aramon was the only person who wasn't watching. I thought there was only 3 of us. Ends up that we were all watching except for Aramon.
I don't have cable.
I don't have cable.
I don't generally get things unless I'm very interested.
It used to be on Hulu. Now it's just, I get it through the internet ferries.
Is
The
that
copyright
what we're calling
violators.
it now?
I
Fleet
don't
captain to our ship, stand by for simulation to begin.
Engineering's online.
Weapons online. Still no bumper sticker.
SciComm's online, and who is targeting?
CIC to fleet, briefing to begin.
That would be you.
Running control, this is TSN Saber, go ahead.
CIC to fleet, be aware that we have transports exiting Cronus Gate and approaching forward command. Your orders are to protect them, make sure they they make it to forward command safely. Be aware that they are going to be chased. We have reports of Scarens on the Cronus side of the gate, and they are not happy with something that's aboard one of these ships.
Something.
Running control, this is 4th Light Division, that's confirmed. We'll be moving to escort the transports coming through the Cronus Gate. pursued
Helm,
by
form
scouts.
up on Saber. It's a good thing we have all these juicy mines to run them into.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going at warp, right? We're just going at impulse. Full impulse?
Stay right behind Saber.
Ends up that I'll have to be at the wedding earlier tomorrow than I had intended. This will be fun.
Not too much of a drive, I hope.
I have no idea. I haven't looked into any of it. All I know is I need to be somewhere. And I will pack tomorrow. I do know that I'm driving because I have a shitload of stuff I need to bring with me. Like a sound system, alcohol, head covering.
TSN Horizon, this is Saber.
T-Rex.
Go ahead,
just
Saber.
because I figure I might as well.
Horizon, form up on TSN Saber, will be acting as an escort for those carriers.
That's confirmed, Saber.
Barriers. Oh, contacts. Boosting sensors.
Alright, Science, let's see what we got up in Alpha 3.
Horizon, this is Saber.
Go ahead, Saber.
Horizon, break formation, move to engage enemies, entering grid Bravo 3.
Copy that.
Speed cap.
Best speed. Get us up there. It's Science. Get that a second scan on Echo 3-7. I don't want to get tractored. Give them a wide berth in the meantime. And comms, let's see if we can get a taunt. Pull them towards the 5 line.
Shields are my... Right? Yeah.
Weapons.
Oh, it's weapons. It is weapons. Okay. Ooh. There's what I was looking
That's...
for.
Did that get their attention?
I did get a shot
He
fired.
doesn't have good...
Okay,
good,
move. Move back in. We're going for a Delta 1. Psycoms, you with us?
Yeah, sorry, I got a phone call. Delta 1 and who?
Delta 1 on both Scarens
Horizon,
moving
this is
towards
Saber.
forward command. Go ahead, Saber.
Taunts on both.
Horizon,
Not
once you
answering.
finish with those Scarens, defend forward command from incoming hotel grouping grid Alpha 1.
That's confirmed.
Have their attention.
Alright, Yui, load Omega
A's and
3.
Alpha.
Let's
A's and
group them up.
Alpha For
Already
Delta
loading.
5-7.
I don't think we got a shot on the lower
Executor
range
has
ship.
his beams down.
Limited visibility is a real...
No, we definitely got taunts. Keep ahead. Keep out of beam range.
I have a shot. You want it?
Take it. Follow up with Omega 1.
Tubes boosted.
Good shot.
Nice.
Okay, I move into Alpha 1. Let's do a Delta 1. Pull them away from forward command.
Confirm that did we took out both opponents?
Both Scarns
That's
down.
confirmed. Load up another Omega-3.
EMP's ready.
Delta 1, keep our shields boosted.
Got it. Front shield is down. Rear shield is down.
Alright, Helm, group them up, keep them away from forward command.
Well, we got two of our command ship. Direction 090.
Ah, that's fun. Well, let's take care of its friends at the very least.
So, cutting through them, I realize in retrospect, might have not been the right idea, but it let us get wax on them, and I was going at high speed, so if that was wrong, let me know.
Generally, you want to go more towards the edge. If we can get one of their attention, we can grab them all.
Okay. All these guys also have really huge arcs, so...
Yeah, well, you do what you can.
I got a cluster of 3.
Helm, let's see if we can group them all up.
All targets are EMP'd.
Copy. In fact, Helm, go 180. That should be good to pull them together. Keep just ahead of them. In fact, flip us around. Actually, no, there are way too many drones for that.
We do it.
Boosted reverse will do it.
Reverse.
Alright, let's do it. Flip us around real fast. Put us in reverse boost beams. Let's see if we can pull this off.
Uh-oh.
That's usually a bad sign.
Redlining
Oh,
beams.
Lancer, I hardly knew ya.
Stand down beams.
I think we got a good shot for a nuke.
Nuke is away. Follow up.
Well
Omega
done,
1.
everyone involved.
Focus on the lighter ships.
Are boosted. Sorry, torps are boosted.
Science readouts on Goths.
Can I get a bomb to impulse, please? We're about to fall into arcs.
Alpha for Hotel 36.
I need shield counts for torpedoes.
60. H05, Hotel 05, shields are down. So it's the one behind.
It's got one left in the front. Hotel's 36.
If we maintain position, that'll
Awesome.
be 2
There
Goths
we go.
down. Next target.
Perfect.
You can turn off boost.
Nice.
Turn off boost impulse.
Target
All right.
is going to take a bit.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Helm, let's run this command ship through as many mines as we can. Keep it on the northern arc of forward command.
Answers.
Saber, this is Horizon.
Horizon, go ahead.
We're going to be using forward command's
Inside or
mine
outside?
defenses to take out this command ship.
Horizon, that's confirmed. You're authorized to do so.
Copy that.
Do I go on the inside or the outside of the curve?
Inside.
Just inside.
Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
I had a secondary, and it was the main, and it got really loud, so I just turned it off.
Fair enough. Come on, buddy. You can move faster than that. You're hungry. We know you're hungry.
Don't make fun of his father.
I'm trying desperately. I'm trying to get close without getting... I think I'm actually really close to the mines.
This
No.
is good, Helm.
You can get closer.
Yeah, he's on his way, by the way.
That's affirmative.
Engineering, can we boost our enemies' engines?
I wish.
Engage
Taunt
wireless
louder.
energy transfer.
Actually, you can put us into Oh yeah, I can put us into fuel collectors.
Fuel collection.
Do it.
That's between
Got plenty of room.
30 and something.
Throttle
Come
10
on,
to 49.
Put it in the around the 30s.
I'm at 38, so that should work.
That will work fine. Nice juicy mines.
Come on, buddy. You want them.
That's what you want.
He's down
Alright,
at
Helm.
515,
Alright,
427.
boost maneuver. Swing us around to the outside of the arc.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you lost interest. Oh.
Very
now
nice.
Taunt him again.
Taunt him
Alright,
again.
here we
If
go.
that doesn't work, load up another nuke.
He's on his way.
There
Why is this
we
funny?
go.
This isn't funny, guys.
Come on, buddy. Come, see if you can get him to surrender, we can at least make him feel a little better about himself.
If he surrenders in the minefield, he ain't leaving.
Okay, well, look, I'm not
Haven't beat us
saying.
yet.
Long story short,
Alright,
Bye-bye.
here we go.
Bye-bye.
There we go.
Woo! Saber, this is Horizon. Talk up a forward command helm.
Horizon, go ahead.
We have taken out command ship, awaiting further orders.
That's confirmed, TSN Horizon. Horizon, we need to ensure that that area remains secure because that's where the transport vessels will be coming to. Patrol area Alpha 1 through Bravo 3.
Alpha 1, Bravo 3. Copy that.
Boosting
Saber out.
sensors. We are fully loaded.
Alright, Helm, bring us into Bravo 3. Do a counterclockwise patrol.
Hoorah.
So when you say counterclockwise, you have him start at B3,
Wait,
then go to B4, then B5, then A5. Is that right?
I thought you said Alpha 1 through Bravo 3. Did I hear
Can
wrong?
confirm that is our area of operations. We're going to go Bravo
So-
3 through the nebula to Alpha 3 and then counterclockwise within our area.
All right, that makes sense.
Correct me if, are we allowed to move at full speed within command, or we're supposed to stay at impulse?
Oh, good. This is Horizon.
This is a military command. We don't have to worry about that particularly.
Okay,
Regulations
so as we
stipulate
were leaving,
quarter
everyone
impulse
was,
in
like,
Star
following
Space
the
Dock.
rules.
Right, Helm, take us into Alpha 3. Going outside our patrol zone.
Turn faster!
I'm doing this on purpose so we don't get hit in the nebula.
But we want to be in the nebula so we get all the good scannies. Really?
Transferring to automated control.
Oh, I
Warp
guess we
4.
won.
Warp 4. It won't let me warp 4.
Only
That sim was
26
like
torpedoes.
literally like less than 20 minutes.
Well, when you have mines there,
was-
you don't need to use as many torpedoes.
I know, but we didn't have enough enemies to use the torpedoes. Mission duration was 12 minutes.
I'd say that's pretty damn good. The only thing that I can think of as a criticism, Para, my one ask of you would be if you do need to take a phone call or anything, just give us a quick heads up.
If what?
If you need to take a phone call or get pulled away from the console,
Oh, okay.
just give us a quick heads up.
I can't
Wait,
get back in for
I-
some reason.
I did acceptably.
Yeah, you did
Oh.
rather well.
But is the sim done?
That's correct.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought I couldn't get back in.
Oh, no, nothing
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
it was a really short one.
Surprisingly short.
I'd even
Either
go
we
so
have
far as
big
to say
missions ahead,
disappointingly.
or
See, I gotta go.
I'm actually going to leave in about an hour and a half. I've got a dinner party to go to.
Gotcha. Just make sure you give the duty officer warning, please.
I said I'm guessing that we have some big missions ahead of us, which is why it's a short sim, or whoever was running it just got bored and decided to stop.
Well, this is Donovan. I know he was taking the GM console out for a spin. Because I don't know how much experience he's had on it. Agum, how long do you have?
I was hoping only to stay till the hour. But if I need to stay a little longer, I can.
If you think you're not going to last the whole mission, can you talk to the duty officer and see if we can get
It depends on how long
another
the mission is. If as long as it's less than an hour, I can go ahead and do it.
Right,
I
but it'd
don't-
be nice to have another person to jump on.
Draco?
Yeah.
I'll leave this to you.
Yeah, I can. I'll talk to Dio. That's cool.
I've got to
have-
jump up to the man control deck. I'll be back.
There's the DO.
Dio.
An hour. Ugh. I think I could technically do that. I don't have to be there till 5:30. As long as they're packing up at 4:30. You know what? I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna have some. I'm just gonna call it. Let's see if they have a replacement.
Okay.
I'll just figure I'll relax for a little bit, and then I don't have to like stress about the fact that I have like to be somewhere shortly after ending. All right, I'm clear to go. All right. I'll wait till our mom get back, and then I'll chill.
Cool.
Was there an announcement of duration of break?
Nope.
That's also the other issue where if the break goes on for another like 20 minutes, and then it's an hour mission, that's gonna really fuck me up. So yeah, I'm gonna stay around long enough so I can at least say goodbye to Airmon before I bounce.
Lieutenant Davis is going to be joining us.
Oh, good.
Lancer's looking a little full.
Don't covet thy neighbor's ship.
Well, this is not covetousness. It's just more people to bump into on the way to the escape pods.
All
All
right.
right. Good night, guys.
All right, have a good night,
Good
man.
night.
Nice seeing you.
Yep. If something changes, I'll come back in.
Do you know? You guys know where I got that from? I mean, and I'm not talking about the
User
Bible, right?
disconnected from your channel.
I'm sorry, which?
Don't covet thy neighbor's ship.
No, I don't.
Anson said that to one of his officers coming on to the Discovery.
Ah. I have yet to watch that. I keep meaning to. It's on my
Yeah,
list.
it's great. Just binge it, man. It's awesome. I like it a lot. I mean, a lot of people are butthurt because a lot of people always have canon. The Klingons look stupid. There's a reason for everything. It makes all sense. By the end of season 1.
Okay.
And
I don't
it's
tend-
really funny too because I saw this other video, and I don't know how true it is, but Roddenberry knew that there was going to be discrepancies between Generation and TOS, and he basically said, "Look, we don't have a nerd that lives in a closet that can catch all the discrepancies. So whenever there's a discrepancy when it comes to canon, TNG, or I think he actually said that the latest version is what is right." Because I think in TOS, Spock says there's no moons on Vulcan, and then when you go to Vulcan in one of the episodes, I think in TNG, it's got 2 moons.
Yeah, I don't tend to
Sad.
get butthurt about any of that.
Come on, they didn't have to pay him nerd very much to sit in that closet.
Right,
They could have
exactly,
done it. They could have done it.
You know, and Star Wars has the same problem, man. I mean, there's like stuff in Episode 2 that totally contradicts what Yoda says in either Return of the Jedi or Empire Strikes Back. But I watched the DS9 documentary. If you guys are at all fans of DS9, watch that documentary. It's awesome.
Really? I have to go check it out.
Yeah, it's called What We Left Behind. It's gonna make you rewatch DS9, and then you're gonna watch the documentary after you finish DS9. But there's like one scene in the documentary with the guys who played Martok and
Horizon, this is the captain. Please report
All
to mission
ships,
briefing room.
officers to
Sir,
report
to
to mission
all
briefing room.
officers, please meet us at mission briefing room.
Alright, apologies for the delay there. We were just assessing the effectiveness of the new communication security protocols that we've put in place to try and counter some of the electronic warfare efforts from the Florian Katai. Command have authorized the go-ahead for the mission that they want to attempt. Ensign Raiden, you have all the details as you'll be on command and control.
Indeed, thank you, sir. Analysis of the data that we've extracted from the Florin Kati station in RN4 combined with the effects of the last mission where we traveled through the adjusted gate allowed us to fine-tune the situation, and TSN specialists have identified some carrier wave that is attracting the Caltrons into the sector, and they think they can tune our sensor buoy emitters to reverse the resonance Florin Kati is using to stabilize the black hole. They need 3 emitters to be deployed equidistantly from the black hole at a distance of 20k into an equilateral triangle shape so that the resonance can dissipate and the Caltron carrier wave would collapse after that. Your mission then is to go through the Jordan Arin gate, go to the sector 4 via sectors 6 and 7, and deploy and maintain the sensor buoys within 4K of the singularity.
Going to get support ships?
There won't be support ships available, but we believe there might be other means of resupply.
Okay, we do have shuttle operators aboard ships. They'll be required to launch and deploy the sensor, the reconfigured sensor buoys. What we'll have to do is designate a particular ship to go to a particular sensor buoy, so please don't be deploying at random. And then what we can do is coordinate our efforts to keep the enemies out of the way of those ships, including the Caltrons, and give them a clear run, and allow their main ship, so for example the Lancer, to be able to deploy and retrieve their shuttle unhindered. We'll designate as we go who will be deploying at which sensor relay. I assume command and control are going to automatically bring on the locations as soon as we've managed to enter and calculate where they need to go.
Indeed, what we expect is there might be some activity of the Florin Kati and or Caltron. So during the mission, the fleet should coordinate with the CIC the initial location of one of the triangle points, and then we will deploy the other triangle points accordingly.
Alright, okay. I don't think there's anything else to go over. Any other questions? Okay, let's get going.
So,
Right.
officers, we expect some reshuffle after the last mission, so please go to your previous assignments and stand by if you will be asked to move over.
Alright, we'll see who we get, but Yui, I may need you on shuttle duty.
This is a thing I am always prepared to provide.
Damn, Lancer has a lot of people on it.
A lot of visitors, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
See, Lancer is going to be flying our prototype carrier, so they need all these fighter pilots.
Got 9 people aboard. Greetings, Ensign.
Greetings, sir.
Welcome aboard. Let's see if Lancer gets stripped of anybody else.
Probably.
Kind of hope so, because they've still got 8 bloody people.
You say they are bloody. Are they burned?
Starry's
Former
not around,
engineers.
so probably not.
MCP doesn't count. That's just the engine noise.
Okay, fine. 7 bloody people.
Saber's got 6.
And if we
Lancer
can get
6.
Commander Aramon, this is Duty Officer Raiden. You are now poised to be at 5 people for this mission. Are you comfortable with that?
I can make that work.
Very good then, thank you.
Thank you. Alright, Draco, let's figure things out.
Alright, hang on a second, Alright, so. Helm. Mr. Paranow, would you please take helm?
Roger that.
And
Fleet captain
Ricardos,
to all ships reporting once your crews are settled and ready to go.
you please take side comms and also shuttle.
Psycom shuttle.
And I will have backup science and comms should you jump out.
Understood.
Thank you. Let's go to ship shape.
Helm, are you ready?
Just about. I'm getting pull up my secondary now.
Okay. Weapons, you're still ready?
Aye, aye.
SciComm Shu,
Ready? Don't
Update
have a
your wep-
secondary.
just update your uniform.
Understood.
Ship is effectively yours.
Thank you. Saber, this is Horizon, bringing the noise. Aw, come on, you're not giving me anything?
Hmm?
Come on, Saber. Come out to play.
But this is serious.
Yeah, but it usually gets some reaction.
Do we
Hey,
have a
Raiden-
serious sector? Or a
Raiden
serious
actually
station?
posted the mission in the mission objectives channel.
Yeah, we're gonna be using that a lot more now.
What changed?
Us realizing that we weren't using it.
Paul was the only one using it back then.
And
I
it
guess
was
Dan
very
started.
useful.
Oh,
Especially for me, who has the memory of a goldfish.
that must be annoying.
Oh, you have no idea. My desk is covered in sticky notes. It makes meeting people difficult. Get
Fleet captains
names
to all
so
ships,
easily.
all officers have reported in.
Well, the trick is to repeat their name like 6 times before you stop shaking their hand.
That doesn't actually help me personally.
And I try to not look like a complete psychopath.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Look, once people get to know me, they realize I'm a psychopath, but, I don't want to give that immediate impression.
Nonsense, Armand. If you were a psychopath, you'd complain about me a lot less.
All ships form up with TSN Saber.
You heard him, Helm.
That's this one.
God damn it.
Creep up maneuver.
Maneuver.
3 more seconds, please. Okay.
Right.
Was it a comms relay or sensor boy that we need to load?
Sensor.
Let's keep the shuttle empty until we actually get there. We never know if we need to evacuate something.
Didn't know we had stuff in that sector.
Well, we don't know if there's anything in the sector. I'm just want to be prepared. Good flying, Helm.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
And you even waited up for Saber. Okay, I'm liking this.
It reeks of obedience.
Well, Yui, if you really want to make it feel better, just say that, Para was rubbing Saber's face in it.
Okay, weapons. Remind me, we've got 3 tubes, right?
Can confirm.
Yep.
Alright, so I should be calling off 1-1s and 2-1s?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I like having returns.
Mm-hmm.
I may have had something to do with him receiving a recent commendation for his performance on Horizon on the 17th of August.
Good work.
Ooh, nice view of Saber on the main screen.
Indeed.
Contact, Delta 5.
Ping sensors.
So what do we got? Gralians? Cal.
Caltrons.
Primary.
Fun. What about 2 Caltron primaries? At least they're weak enough.
Make Lancer take care of them.
I wouldn't mind holding on to the ordnance.
This is what their beams are for.
All ships remain in formation with TSN Saber. We're going to try and get to that black hole fairly rapidly.
Alright, we're ignoring them. Helm, form up.
Thank you.
Boosting warp. Normalizing.
NG, let's keep us in power saving while we're out here.
Alright.
You can stay where we are. No need to jump right back. And now you're good to follow. And also, Adam, any chance you have to jump into fuel collectors, do it.
Roger that.
You're also cleared for general cruising at warp 2.
Contact, Alpha 4.
Yui!
Kralians looks like.
It's not
More contact.
Caltrons.
Echo 4.
That's probably Caltrons.
Oh, more Kralians.
I can deal with that.
You're ignoring them too. So be it.
Every... Oh, good. Horizon hold, or helm hold off for just a moment.
Full reverse.
Universe is in loading procedure right now. AKA the GM is having problems.
Hmm. Well, we're in reverse at 30%. We still are in fuel collectors, right?
My comms say our fuel collector's deactivated. Or, well, that's Lancer.
No. You put us in reverse at 30%, we should be in fuel collectors.
Hold on, let me do that.
Not that we need a whole lot of fuel, but
It's always good to be topped off.
we're at 95%.
Fuel collector mode engage.
But we could be higher.
We can.
My wireless headset's dying, so
Mhm.
I had to get my what do you call it? External battery. Hey, we're here.
Alright. Sensors. And we are topped off for what it's worth.
Yay! Ooh, there's a
Kralian base
station you could
detected.
take over.
The Marine squad just went swing.
They'll have something to do this mission.
I didn't tell them that. Did you tell them
Fleet
that?
Captain's Warships, TSN Lancer. You have permission to contact CIC directly to coordinate with the first drop point for the sensor buoy, reporting as soon as that task has been completed. TSN Horizon remain in formation with Saber. We'll be taking out enemy fleets and keeping them away from Lancer.
We have
Copy
a
that,
super
Saber.
swarm.
You.
Foxtrot 99.
Oh, that's fun.
They're just
And-
sitting there.
And
Rest
no
of them.
mines to have them run over this time either.
There's a black hole, though.
Maybe we could
There is
send
a
them back
black
where
hole.
they came from.
Is it death? Because I'd like to send them to death.
As far as I'm concerned, it's close enough.
At least one tertiary in that fleet.
Yeah, except for the super swarm, there's not a lot to really talk about in that fleet.
Oh, so what is a super swarm?
TSN Horizon, this is Saber moving to Group Bravo 2 and engage enemy forces in that area.
It is Death
Bravo
incarnate.
Bravo 2, Eye Saber. Alright, let's load up Omega 3, moving for a Delta 1 to get their attention.
Oh, we've got a command ship.
What do you
in
want to
there.
lead him to? Like the corner of B2?
Just enough shooting to get their attention and pull them away from the station.
Okay.
So, if anything, drag them south.
Roger that.
In fact,
more
if we-
fleets popping up the nebula in Bravo 1 and Bravo 2.
In fact, if we think we can get a Delta 1 on both fleets in Bravo 2, let's give it a try.
Especially if we can group them up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna do a Delta. Vampire, vampire. Birds in the air.
Shot fired.
Alright, give me some maneuver, please.
You got
About
it.
3 seconds, thank you. That's real good there. Increase forward,
CIC
please.
to TSN Saber. Go ahead.
Somebody flies with the pirate lord.
Alright, let's
Normalizing.
ignore this latest Kralian fleet. Although, comms, if you can get a taunt on it at least.
Very well. We will do that. Thank you.
Alright, Helm, let's see if we can drag them together. In fact, move into Bravo 2 Mark 9.
So we're looking for a taunt on
November fleet.
November fleet.
So just park at 9 and turn around and
November 6
Hit-
9. Captain does not practice the religion faithfully.
That's affirmative, Helm. Hey, buddy.
Does not appreciate me insulting his warship.
3 drones inbound. Stand by. Peak beams.
I think you offended them.
Peak beams. Torgoth
Do you-
Command Hotel 6-9.
Peak beams.
No, it's already there.
Copy that.
Stand down.
Comms, do you aim to offend?
I was asked to. Alright, beam frequency on the Goliath is Bravo. It's also a little bit more than a 4 and 1.
It's alright. We'll be Omega 3 in the cluster.
Alright, it's Helm, do what you need to group them up. Stay evasive.
That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. It worked though.
I'm a little confused why there's only one Torgoth from that fleet.
They might all be different fleets. Look, or that's a good question.
Alright, I'm gonna swing
Yeah, I
around.
think
Give me some maneuverability, please.
I think we got a pretty good cluster.
I'm hoping to get the Goth in
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah,
Peak
we
beams.
may need to stop playing
beams.
around. We have that other Kralian fleet moving in now.
Stand down beams.
Follow
What
up
did you
with
just
Omega
launch?
1. That was an Omega 3. Following up with Omega 1, Helms.
Horizon,
Keep
this is
evasive.
Saber.
Go ahead, Saber.
Keep tying up those Krellian forces. Don't worry about wiping them out. Just make sure they stay in Group Bravo 2.
Copy that. Alright, let's not hold off on Omega 1. It's... You know what? If we've got to keep them... If we got to keep them tied up, let's see if we can get both Indigo Fleet and November Fleet grouped up. Comms?
Understood. Looking for information on Indigo Fleet.
Keep us evasive, Helm. Feel free to dance with them.
We're losing Kilo there.
Kilo. Hotel
Kilo
29.
28.
Hotel
The
29.
targeted
Lines of
Torgoth.
Horizon,
Torgoth.
command.
Oh, is that a
I'm not
hotel?
too worried.
Fleet taunted.
Go ahead, Lancer.
Horizon, we've been assigned to form a battle group with you, approaching your combat area, awaiting orders.
Kill
Oh
'em all.
boy.
Full reverse now.
Lancer, we have Tango on both fleets if you want to start nipping November.
November confirmed.
Can you crank impulse for like 3 seconds, please?
Cranking impulse.
That's real good.
Oh, we've got a lot of fleets moving in.
Can you crank for another 3, please?
Alright.
Comms,
Give me
if you
some
want
more.
to try and pull that hotel fleet away again, see what you can do. But first get taunts on Papa Group.
That's good right there, thanks. Ooh, radiation ejector.
Oh. Not surprising, but hoping it would be a little longer.
You want to try to regroup, or we're good where we're at?
We're good where we're at. Comms, you having any
Horizon,
luck
this
with
is
Papa Group?
Saber.
Just got a taunt on Papa Group.
Go ahead, Saber.
Horizon, we're going to rotate out. I want you to get rendezvous point 2. Saber will take up your position.
Rendezvous point 2I. Saber, we do have taunts on these fleets. Alright, Helm, take us
Confirmed,
to...
Horizon. We'll come to your battle area first and take those fleets. In fact, Horizon, can you coordinate
Horizon,
with
did
Lancer
it
to hand
come
over
in?
to Tor?
Crank impulse, please. Crank impulse.
Impulse.
Copy that, Saber. Lancer, this is Horizon. Recommend move to Bravo 1 Mark 3. We've been ordered into Bravo 3. You'll have the ability to nip at their heels. Helm, take us to Bravo 3 Mark 2. Comms, load up a sensor buoy.
I'm gonna go slow. Is that cool? Or you want to go faster?
Let's go slow for now. Give Lancer time to
Roger that.
reposition.
Sensor buoy loading. Just loaded. On my way down to the shuttle bay.
Perfect.
I got side
Horizon,
comms.
this is
Thank you.
Saber. Once you've deployed at rendezvous point 2, we're going to head over to rendezvous point 3 together and take out Mike 40.
That's confirmed, Saber. We'll get some heavies in the tubes. Load Omega 3. Right, Helm, all
Confirmed,
stop.
Horizon, we'll soften it up with an EMP first.
I'll stop by.
Theseus, you're clear to launch. Oh, you have already.
You want me to do
Do the target.
collection mode?
Yes. Though you probably won't be in it for long. What's our energy looking like?
62%.
Copy that.
Good drop.
Coming home.
Good job, Theseus. That was awesome.
Yeah, overshot. Well, I tried to...
Horizon, moving to formation with Saber.
Copy that, Saber.
Well, it's not good enough that we meet you there.
I think he
Boosting
wants.
warp.
I think he wants us to help him with that Krelian or Caltron.
Caltron, yeah.
I
Right,
have its
ordered.
beam down.
Rear shield is a 1-in-1 right now.
Right, move in on Saber's arc. Just go for Delta 2. Don't even waste the torp. Right, form up a Saber.
Energy 55%.
We can probably save the nuke on Mike
Horizon
40.
will go with formation Lambda. That's formation Lambda. Saber will fire EMP.
Or not.
Lambda Eye Saber. Alright, once
This'll
they
do
launch
ordinary.
EMP, launch nuke. They were firing the EMP, Yui.
Yes, it's already out there. Don't you see it?
Yes, but Saber was firing the EMP.
Yes. Their EMP was already out there.
Rear
Was that
shields are
theirs
down.
or ours? Alright, move in. Any chance we have a P-Shock loaded?
We do indeed.
Alright, see if we can get around its rear arc and get that P-Shock on it. That was
Like
beautiful.
that.
Very good.
That was sexy.
Horizon, redeploying to grid Charlie 3.
Charlie 3-Eye. Load up another Omega 3. Comms, let's get taunts on... okay, move into Charlie 3, Mark 3. Saber, this is Horizon.
Horizon, go ahead.
Would you like us to engage Golf Group or only Uniform? Takes Charlie
Horizon,
3, Mark
go
3.
ahead.
Saber, would you like us to engage Golf Group or only Uniform?
Tango
Uniform
2-2 is in
Copy that.
danger.
Who's
Our
in danger?
sensor, our sensor at Tango 2-2.
That's affirmative. Saber, this is Horizon.
Uniform 4-5 is 26 shields, so 1-1 and a beam.
Move in for Delta 3.
We're currently loaded for heavies.
Horizon, did you call in?
Give me a maneuver, please. 3 seconds.
That's confirmed, Saber, but you see it.
Thank you. You're done.
CIC to 4 Flight Division.
Command, go ahead.
We are receiving initial scans of the black hole. Your
Frequency
relay, your deployed
Keep
relay
Delta
stations
3.
will be able to fire their neutralized beam in within 5 minutes. Stand by.
Next Caltron will be beam Charlie.
Energy's at 25%.
Copy. Right, once our shields drop, go evasive, swap to Omega 1.
Our shields will not drop.
Just in case.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna let it
No, but
happen.
energy's getting low at 16%.
Copy, but we still
Bro,
have
does
most of our
energy go?
torps, right?
Holy crap, we get sucked or something?
Now I've been cranking the shields and beams.
Oh,
Takes
that
up
makes
a lot of
sense.
energy.
Horizon, this is Saber.
We're at
Go ahead, Saber.
Horizon, what's the status of your energy?
We are status red.
Say again, Horizon.
Energy status red, Saber.
Confirmed, Horizon. Make sure that you refuel there. Saber out.
Copy that. Inner fuel collectors. Put us
Fuel
in power
mode
saving.
engage, full 30% reverse.
Science, while we're here, I want you to make sure everything has second scans.
Good.
TSN Saber, command and control, go ahead. We believe so. From the scan so far, the base should be fully operational. Should be good for resupply.
TSN Horizon, this is Saber.
Go ahead, Saber.
Horizon, once you've resupplied, I want you to move on to the base in Group Bravo 2. Engage and capture that base using your marine teams.
Capture base. Copy that. Right, let me know once we're at 85.
How
we're at
important
60%.
is it
Copy.
this base survive long term?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we drop a nuke dead onto the base and then use Omega 1 to clean up the ships and then cap it.
It's a
Ugh,
Corellian base, so...
It'll die. Won't work.
Yeah, let's do it.
Base will die?
Yeah, a single nuke will blow that base to hell.
But
Oh,
we're trying to
okay, in that
capture
case, no, we don't want that.
But we can drop an EMP on it.
Yeah, it's not going to be as effective in making the Torgoth vulnerable to homers.
Go
And
for
put-
EMP, follow that up with Omega 1. Comms, let's get some Marines in the shuttle.
And the rest of
Understood.
Hotel Group is coming back.
Where are we going?
It's point us towards 309. Don't move yet. How's our energy looking?
Energy's at 92%.
Alright, take us out. Take us to the base, Helm.
Marines loaded.
Hoorah.
Warp.
Right, Theseus, do not launch until we have that Torgoth cleaned up.
Understood.
In fact, I'm a little iffy on using that EMP.
Why?
Yeah, good point. Okay, get close, drop EMP.
Lancer to Horizon.
Follow up with Omega 1. Go ahead, Lancer.
Horizon, we have Delta 1, Hotel 68, and that fleet is not really turning. They are doing their own thing. We won't be able to assist you much with this fleet.
Torgoth front shield.
Copy
is
that, Lancer.
full.
We'll see what we can do.
Torgoth is dead.
These are clear to launch.
You don't know it, but you've already did.
Understood.
Okay, Kenshiro, settle
Launching
down.
Thesis. Oh, is that station shooting me?
Probably.
Keep away from station. Go for rendezvous points.
You just want to hang out
Approximate
here, right?
bearing 150. That's confirmed, Tom.
No, it's steeper than that. It's going to be more like 170.
Fair enough.
There you go. Now 150.
I have no visual on the point.
You're not heading towards it.
Theseus, there
There
you
you
go.
go.
You're
All right.
no.
Helm, how about taking us to Rendezvous 4?
Rendezvous 4, right?
Horizon's going to play hunting
I
dog.
see it now.
There you
Okay.
go. Perfect. Dock up.
Excellent.
30 seconds to refit.
All right, Helm. Let's get us pointed at rendezvous point 5. Let's make it so Theseus doesn't have to fly by the station, and so we don't get shot. Helm, get us pointed at rendezvous point. Perfect. Comms, get another Marine team on the shuttle. You're clear to
Marines are
launch.
loaded.
You're clear to launch once you're good for refit.
Horizon, this is Saber. As soon as we've managed to finish off this Caltron, we'll come and join you and try and take out those Targoth.
Copy that, Saber. We'll be waiting for you.
Good. Saber can use its beams on the command ship.
It may be in our interest to knock out these drones before we engage anything else.
That's
Agreed.
confirmed. Go on drone duty.
And the
Roger that.
Torgoths are confused.
They have
I
been
like
for
that.
a while.
CIC-24 Flight Division.
Right, Helm, make sure we stay in Bravo 2.
We see some unusual chatter on the long-range radio waves. Your hotel fleet seems to be behaving erratically. They might be lining up for some sort of a recapture operation.
Oh, they can try.
Base being as fragile as it is, there won't be no
Mhm.
recapping.
But they have plenty of everything.
Yep.
So we might want to dock up to get our ordnance.
Deploy
Do
a
it.
shuttle to clear the drone.
Understood.
We got time.
Theseus, think you can take out that drone?
Oh,
I'm running through the halls right now.
Hey, did everybody else just get disconnected?
Uh-huh.
That's a server crash.
Okay, good.
Kitty,
I got paranoid.
we were crushing this.
Stand by, everybody.
they using a Hermes? Should we expect a rapid?
We're hoping Hermes works. I forget, does Hermes save ordnance counts as well?
I believe it does now. At least the most recent iteration.
That's nifty.
You know what? Maybe I'm wrong, unless Starry figured out some way to solve the problem of taking ordnance away that you've put into a tube.
Back in.
I am in.
SciComm shuttle is online, but nothing on scopes.
Confirm, nothing on scope. Having some interesting lag because I'm trying to convert video at the same time as streaming video.
Okay, looks like we don't have Hermes.
But we are now fully restocked.
Those Torgoths
Saves
won't
us,
be a problem.
Saves us a dock at the base.
Yep.
No Hermes, why not Zoidberg?
Cute.
Everyone, you know the drill. Stand by. Wait for universe to reload.
I'm gonna redock at the base.
All ships hold position for a moment while sensors re-establish connection.
Feel kind of bad for Lancer.
Why?
We're at a warm little base. Lancer's just out there in the cold. No one to love it. Alright, boost sensors. Let's at least get everything scanned.
Sensors boost.
Well, fleet has been redesignated Echo Fleet.
Copy that.
I should have taken this opportunity to feed the hound. Oh well. This sim can't last much longer.
This is a mission.
I misspoke.
But yeah, you're probably right.
So, assuming that Torgoth fleet's gonna be looking similar. EMP, nuke, 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 nuke.
Let's see what Saber wants.
No, sir, I did not stutter.
Everyone, sir? Everyone. I'm excited for Aftership too. I'm getting to break out Battlestar, the board game again.
Never played that.
It's a lot of fun.
The base game, or do you have any of the expansions?
I have the Pegasus expansion.
Did you hear about there's a reboot? In
TSN
talk?
Lancer, you're clear to continue moving to
I
engage
did. I don't know how I
Caltrans
feel
in
about it.
Charlie 4. Horizon, we are going to move to engage the main enemy forces in grid Bravo 1, Bravo 2 and Alpha 2.
Very descriptive.
Copy that, Saber.
We'll move to engage the Torgoth first in grid Alpha 2. Combat formation will be Kepper, Saber is the lead.
Kappa,
Remind
aye.
me what that is.
Why Kappa?
One person gets attention and the other one hits it from behind.
Okay.
But we're Horizon!
Right, I know.
Forget
Our
it.
games are like the worst. That's weird. Oh well.
Hey, if Saber wants all the attention for itself, I'm happy to give it to him.
But we're a boom boom.
Right, keep evasive.
They're hanging out there an awful long time.
That they are. Alright, Helm, flip us or get us to the other end of India 9-5.
Probably should get off the plane so we can hit the front shield.
Yeah. Flip us around, yep. Oh,
Surrender.
they got a surrender.
Is it
Very
duplicate?
nice.
It isn't. Is duplicitous.
Duplicitous?
Let's keep an eye on it. Saber, these ships don't seem to be moving. Are you sure you want to keep Kappa?
Horizon, yep, Kappa means that you can engage that Juliet and Lima group and draw them off as well. We finish these off.
Copy
All right.
that. Alright. Delta 1 on the Kralians. Let's pull them away from the base.
Confirmed Horizon, it's spotting against incoming enemy fleets.
8-1 is a 1-1.
Front shield is weak.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
We got what we
CIC
needed.
to 4 Flight Division.
Got a scarn.
You guys like that little dance? Quick maneuver, please.
We've confirmed the sensor boys have just
Right,
fired
Helm, let's
their
group 'em
burst
up.
and successfully neutralized the
Load
resonance
Omega
wave
3.
that was rocking the black hole. We believe we have fully mitigated the black hole affection for the Caltrons and their ability to pull them in.
Keep evasive, Helm.
What are you doing?
Right. Quick maneuver, or not maneuver, impulse.
If you are unable to fight the enemy forces, if they are too overwhelming, feel free to retire.
Order was
Yeah,
to
keep
group
going,
up
I'm
all the
sorry.
fleets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so group them up. Alright. Roger that.
You can dock with them and extract them this way.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Echo?
Omega 3.
TSN Horizon, let's switch to Formation Sigma. That's Formation Sigma. Horizon is the lead. Saber's going to support long range due to damage.
Remind me what Sigma is.
Copy that, Saber. I don't
Nukes.
quite remember. Okay, perfect.
Sigma is mines.
Oh, you're right. Sigma is mines.
Alright, in that case, reload for it.
Let me know when you're ready. You want me to do it in the nebula or out of the nebula?
Doesn't matter as long as we've got enough maneuverability.
Loading for Echo 3.
Why are the Corellians yeah, we need to make it fast.
There's Scarin in there.
Are we sure Sigma's mines?
Yes,
Hold
Sigma
off,
is mines.
Helm,
Yes.
Helm, hold off.
Yep, I hear you.
Okay,
Lambda is the long range.
okay, that was dumb. Okay, flip us around, go for Echo Run.
You guys ready?
Set here.
Alright,
do
here we
it.
go.
Ready.
What are we waiting for?
Helm, let's go.
Sorry. Alright.
Gonna double in the center here to get us out. All power to
crap.
engines.
Ooh, that's a lot of hits.
We have no front shields. We have damage.
No beams,
no
evade.
Sensors.
Stay
and
evasive.
maneuver.
Sorry about that,
Turn on
guys.
our
I kept
table
toggling
is
the reverse.
Energy turn anti-torp. Not our preferred enemy.
I forget, do we have Oh, yeah.
We just spent all our mines.
Yeah.
Ask Saber to take care of it for us.
They've got some damage too.
Horizon, you're clear to make a second run.
No second run for us. We're mine dry.
Saber, this is Horizon. We have expended all mines.
Quick maneuver, quick maneuver.
Careful where you're putting us, Helm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he totally came out on over. I didn't even see him.
Horizon, that's confirmed. We'll continue with Formation Sigma. Saber's going to do an echo run.
Copy that, Saber.
Why does this guy keep disappearing and reappearing?
Scaran, some of them have cloak.
Or low vis.
Science, can we get a second scan on that enforcer?
Understood. Scanning.
I just need a 1-in-1 to finish him off.
Hold fire until we've got that scan.
Anti-torp, shield vamp, anti-mine, teleport, cloak, stealth, high energy turn. He's got basically everything.
Lima 5-8 might surrender.
If we can get it.
I don't see it.
Yeah, same.
Peak 4.
It's got
Stand down for
cloak.
Yeah, let's try and avoid that. I barely had any shields left.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought we were gonna shoot it down.
Stay evasive.
I was
Order
still on
Omega
target
1.
acquisition.
November 03 is shield drain, shield vamp, but no ordnance defense.
Comms, you can get
Horizon,
it.
we're lining up again with the Scarans for another mine.
Copy that, Saber. Alright, let's focus on that enforcer.
Tortures, anti-mine, anti-torp, shield vamp.
And it's dead.
How about that? In your face!
How's this Goth doing?
Torgoth Leviathan, no front shields.
Can somebody say, yep? Awesome.
Negative. They fulfilled their mission.
What? What was that?
All ships form up on Saber.
How are
Can
we
we dock?
looking?
Energy 25%, shields are slowly regenerating. We're low on torps,
We
empty
should dock up
mines,
quick.
and P-shot.
Docking
Negative. Form up on
Oh,
Saber.
okay, never mind.
Saber, this is Horizon.
Horizon, go ahead.
We are energy status red, just a heads up. Stay evasive of
Horizon, we're
scaring.
gonna have to make a room for the gate.
Copy that.
Boosting warp.
Oh, this Scarn dead?
Weapons you're clear to convert as necessary.
on
Negative
one.
on Scarin. We're making a run for it.
Understood. Job well done. We will
Psychoms.
wait you at the other side.
So what are you saying, like, 1-1? What is that about?
So one homing torpedo will take out 20 shields, and then a P-shock will kill anything without shields
We
left.
have several
Right.
signals. The patrols that you've encountered before, automated systems are not available.
Out of character. You suck.
Alright, let's catch up.
What did I miss?
All ships. On jump, engage your fuel collection, and we'll hold position just beyond this sector.
Raiden is refusing to put us on automated systems. We have to actually walk our way back. The bomb.
Alright, Helm, put us in fuel collectors.
Fuel collector mode engage.
All ships report in as soon as your energy is green.
If they want green, we'll be here a while.
Right.
There's contacts in Delta Sector.
Green, not completely topped off.
And Alpha 2. Like Kralians.
Got a bump to sensors.
Copy. Keep other systems in fuel collection.
Oh yeah.
Just saying, we still have all our nukes.
Good to know.
Yeah, those are some tight Kralian formations.
Yeah, they're kind of just begging for it.
You'd ask
Kralians
for
don't know it's
forgiveness.
not bacon.
Don't they have dietary restrictions?
Apparently, nuclear fire is kosher.
Well, we certainly feed enough of that to them.
How are we looking, NG?
65% of energy. We've got up to 7 torpedoes. Not
Copy
counting
that.
TSN
the
Horizon,
tubes.
this is Saber.
Go ahead, Saber.
Horizon, how's your energy looking?
Give us about another 30 seconds, Saber. Engage 90% rule for torp conversion.
We're at 80% right now, 8 torpedoes.
Copy. Let's convert another 2 and then we'll call in.
Alien fleet looks like it's trying to take refuge in the nebula at Alpha 3.
Refuge, as if that would protect them.
Got a Mega 3 in the tubes.
We have our torps back.
We got
You're
the
at
2
10.
you wanted.
Perfect. Saber, this is Horizon. We're status grade.
All ships maintain formation on Saber. How much?
You heard him, Helm.
Their speed tells me they're not going to engage. You want to fly by and drop a gift as we go?
Negative. No sense being here any longer than we have to.
In warp.
Helm, best speed to keep up with Saber.
Warp 3 now.
Bugger.
Hmm?
Caltrons.
Oh.
Well, if we can make it to the gate fast enough, we'll shut it behind them. Or behind us. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
How
course
come
you
they never just blow up the gates?
Well, if there's anything like mass relays...
I mean, they could be just studying the gate to improve their slingshot tech.
Ooh, that's terrifying.
CIC2 for flight. We have unusual readings in the
I swear
Huron
to
sector,
God.
the Huron end of the gate. Be careful during the transition.
Oh, really?
Looks like some mass is present in the sector.
We were
Take
gone
captain
for...
to our ships. As soon as we've activated the gate and jumped, raise your shields.
We were gone for 5 minutes. What happened?
You just can't trust the battalions for anything.
We just got done putting the universe back together. Can it stay fixed for a little bit?
Come on, locals. You had one job.
Contact Alpha 4.
Ooh, that's
Sensors
a
boosted.
biggie.
Aliens. Or no, there's some Torgas in that group.
They are
Several
begging
Torgas
for
in that
nuclear
group.
fire.
Yes,
They
they
are.
Saber, this is Horizon.
Horizon, go ahead.
Group in Alpha 4 is begging for nuclear fire.
Confirmed, Horizon. Do you have any nukes left?
We have
That's
all of
confirmed,
them.
Saber.
I'm preparing for an extra nuke.
Do it.
Tubes are boosted.
Come on. Come on, give us the word. Come on, Saber. Come on, Saber.
Take
You know
Yui
you want
off
to.
the leash again. Tubes are ready.
TSN Lancer, move ahead of
No!
the division, get the fighters launched, and destroy them. That's your task.
That's
Horizon,
Ooh.
maintain formation with Saber. Horizon, we're
Ah, they're
go
gonna
with
split up the
formation
group.
Lambda Heavy. That's Lambda Heavy.
Lambda
Yes.
heavy, Saber.
But we don't have mines, so I'm actually okay with it.
Saber will deploy EMP.
Copy that. Nukes only.
Screw that. Saturation E EMP.
I think we can get them all with with a single EMP as long as they hit the
Disengage,
center.
disengage. I repeat, disengage.
All ships, hold fire.
Hold fire. Aww.
We are receiving comms chatter from the fleet that you've encountered. Can you confirm that?
Comms?
Not attack. Wish to talk. It's an Argovian fleet.
Ah!
Humans do not attack.
Burn. Burn.
Sorry, Yui. Yui?
They wish to talk.
No blowing up the saber, Yui.
It's tempting after this.
It's not Saber's fault.
It's tempting after this, despite that. We can't blow up the enemies. So who's left? And Saber's just sitting there.
And Invictus isn't here either.
I launch a target drone.
Negative.
All ships, we are going to hold position for a moment. Do not engage the fleet. It's an Arvonian signature coming in. Comms officers should be able to see the messages that we're receiving.
TSN Saber has engaged text protocols.
CIC to 4 flight. You haven't confirmed back. You're receiving some communications.
I was elected to lead.
There's
Not
Roger
to
that.
read.
We have received a voice communication as well coming from this fleet, and we managed to unscramble several pieces of that. Looks like this is a covert Arvonian fleet broadcasting various different SSIDs.
Not that covert.
They wish to be connected with the for flight division. I mean, with the TSN command as well as with the Jordan command. There are no Jordan high officials in the sector available, nor in the nearby sectors, so you will be conducting the discussion. CIC will be happy to relay that back to the voice channel. We managed to descramble.
I talk about giving me blue tubes.
What
We'll make it
Arvonians
up
are
to you.
saying is they would like to start talking. They've detected some unusual Caltron signatures in our in sector, and they would like our assistance in studying them.
So
Studying
What is
them.
your response?
Greybeard's being amusing.
Fleet captain to all ships. Has everybody heard the news from command and control?
Horizon confirms.
Greybeard writes, Parlez-vous.
Parlez-vous du fromage?
Omelette du fromage.
The Arvonian fleet has scrambled its IFF signatures so that it is actually in disguise. They are requesting that we provide assistance to be able to investigate the Caltron presence in the Arinse system. Can you get general thoughts from your crews before we send a response?
Yeah, why are we not blowing the Caltrons up? That's all they're good for. I'm not broadcasting that, of course.
Pity.
I'm just gonna quote a famous Marine, give me something to shoot. Which one's the any key?
The files are in the computer?
I'm with you. Just tell me who we get to blow up.
Paro Vacados, any differing viewpoints?
Check my new message.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Oh boy.
Horizon requests location of proposed ground zero. That is nice.
If it wasn't so long, that would be on the list of call-ins.
Hey, did anybody get kicked?
Not as yet.
Hmm?
Okay, I guess gotta
Yeah,
get back in.
yeah, we can workshop it. Locating ground zero,
CIC to
maybe?
for flight.
I'm in.
CSC standby. TSN Horizon, TSN Lancer, what are the thoughts from your crews at the moment?
Here we go. Saber,
Bloodlust.
this is Horizon.
Go ahead, Horizon and Lancer. It's open comms fleet-wide.
Saber, this is Horizon. You know how I feel about Caltrons. Keeping them in our sectors sounds like a mess and a travesty.
I'm not sure the Avonians are proposing that. I think they want to go through and investigate the Caltron presence there. Not exactly sure why, but if they help us with clearing out the last of the Florin Katai.
Well, I'm certainly not against it.
Sure.
Saber, this is Lancer. We're not even meeting the threshold of cautious optimism here. We've been
Please don't hit.
bamboozled and fooled by
It's my fault.
Comms, I will
It's my
airlock
fault.
you.
enemies pretending
Okay.
to be friends in the past. We aren't very trusting here.
That's a fair point.
Alright, I think we need to speak to the Avonians and get some kind of assurance that they are allies. And are not just trying to lure us into a false insecurity and attack. This is TSN Saber to Command and Control. Can we communicate with the Avonians? We want to send a message. We need assurances that they are here and that their intentions are good. We could look at escorting an envoy across the TSN Saber and talking it over.
Understood. We will relay the message. Just a second.
Go ahead
They're
and generate
firing.
a couple
They're
torpedoes.
firing.
Dewey,
My what?
go ahead and
CIC
generate a
to
couple
for flight division.
torpedoes.
Go ahead, Command.
Arvunian fleet is sounding regrets about shooting at you at the moment. They say you are coming too close to their position and triggering automated
are
response
we?
systems. They ask you to back off a little. And to show a good faith, they will unscramble their RSIDs and they will be showing as Arvunian fleet. Give them a moment.
Back off him.
It's like the spot resolution all over again.
Great.
And then they reappear as Caltrons.
Sensors.
Keep us backing away, Helm. Oh, those are fighters.
Arvunian fleet advises you to vacate. They will recall the fighters. They are
Go
now
evasive.
showing us a society.
Come on, Lancer, tell me you got that mine. They're all clustered. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You're perfect. You're perfect. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do
This
it.
is
Do it. Do it.
automated response.
What are you doing, Lancer?
What if they are loading a mine? That would be hilarious.
They should already have a mine loaded. Their whole reason for coming up here was to deal with fighters.
That would be a command ship.
So there were a lot less ships than what our readings were giving us.
we do still have enough nukes to make that Arvonian command ship go away.
Saber, this is Horizon.
Horizon, go ahead.
There are a lot less Arvonian ships than when they were showing as Torgoth.
TSN Horizon, I believe that's due to the fact that they were scrambling their
The
systems.
spiders are going to attack.
Oh god. Copy that, Saber.
Turns out it's a command fleet. It must have been in complete disguise.
That's a pretty good disguise, disguising yourself as multiple ships at close range.
Yep.
CIC to full flight. I've seen the latest exchange. It seems that the Arvonians are turning friendly. That confirms what they were saying in the past. What we would suggest is to hand off the communication to the diplomatic officers and see if there is the assistance that we can offer to them.
Confirm, Commander Control.
That would
With
not
that
be us.
being said, please head over core trailing to Sierra 1-2 for the brief.
Confirm, Command. Can we go over in automated systems?
Indeed, we can.
So you get into our ship, switch to automated systems. We're going to escort the Arvonians back to Sierra 1-2 and then continue negotiations there.
Well, that was interesting.
Okay, the doggy is starving. I shall return.
Copy that. Alright, so good work, everyone. Helm, my one comment for you, it's you got us in a few more B marks than I'd personally prefer. It's, especially on this ship, we generally like to stay evasive as long as possible, because all of our hurt comes from our ordnance.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hence the callouts for 1-1 and 2-1. That's ordnance specific callouts.
Yeah, we tend to try and avoid getting too close. Is all.
Yeah, our beams aren't much use for anything aside from taking out drones. But does anyone have any comments on how that went?
Other than we didn't get to feed with radioactive fire.
Yeah, I felt like we got hamstrung. We did a lot more beam combat than I expect out of Horizon.
Yep. That's why I kept cooking the beams. They might be light beams, but if we fire them an awful lot, we can actually get a little bit of damage done. Problem is then I was cooling them all the time. I'm not like Starry. I don't like to keep things flashing red and beeping in my ears.
Well, he runs cold, so, you know, he needs that excess heat to feel human.
I guess.
Alright, everyone, you're clear to move up to the galley for a short break.
Ellie, I.
in the galley.
Ah,
Or
wonderful.
galley.
Thank you.
And the way that silent running works is as long as we are not visually detected, the enemies do not see us. They will ignore us. And sometimes there was actually one mission that we were on where we were trying to stealthily go through a system, but there were enemies everywhere. So trying to... and what is it, Greybeard? What is the range in which an enemy can see you when you're in silent running?
That can vary depending on the wants and needs of CIC.
Oh, that's very true. That is very true.
Per the document, it's 2 kilometers.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much visual range.
That's far closer than mere visual range.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
far closer. But I'm saying
That's targeting range.
That's I'm expecting your whole range.
That's
That's
why
a
am I
little
not
shoot of
firing
spitball
this nuke range?
You know what? The reason you're not firing the nuke is you're too close range.
No, don't.
Not a
Nope,
hit, though.
nope, mm-mm.
So I can leave sensors, maneuver, impulse all at full power. Everything else has to go to 9%.
10 or less. Which, with my issue,
9,
the
yeah.
sliding bar, yeah, it's probably going to be like 8 or 9.
Yeah, I use a preset manager, so I'm just taking advantage of that.
And it's 10% or less. So you can have them at 10% and you'll still be considered silent.
Okay.
Which, I don't know if this was in the USN lobby or if it was in the TSN lobby, but was I incorrect in reading that someone has created a voice communication for engineering?
I did not notice such a thing, but that sounds
If
interesting.
I read this correctly, in Microsoft computers, you can use your voice recognition to say, engine silent running or something like that, and you can actually have an XML that will execute the maneuver to make it go into silent running. I believe someone had that on. I believe it may have been the USN lobby.
Oh, I want that so bad now.
Yeah, that
Makes
sounds like
sense
voice attack.
because you can set a preset has a keybind, doesn't it? And you can use a program like voice attack to trigger a key stroke or multiple keystrokes.
Yeah, keybind. Yep.
Really.
Yeah, I believe that was in the USN lobby, and someone has already done it, and they had a link to the GitHub where you could download it. But I can't remember exactly if it was in lobby or research and development.
Right,
I believe voice attack gives you up to 10 voice commands, just the demo version.
I kept threatening to have a programmer relative of mine do an Alexa app.
Alexa, fire nuke.
Well, if you're if you like tinkering, get yourself an Arduino Uno. Actually, if you want it to be USB keyboard strokes, you're gonna need a Leonardo, and get some push buttons, and then just have the push buttons programmed to keystrokes. So all you got to do is just push a button and boop, there it goes, keystroke it in. So you have now more than 10 controls that you can operate.
It looks like voice attack actually gives you up to 20 commands.
20, okay, that's the number.
Yeah, I think the only downfall with voice attack is if you're in the middle of TeamSpeak or something and you're trying to issue a command to your engineering and try to tell the captain something at the same time. He's look at you with a weird eyebrow there.
I mean, if you do it right, you could do that as a callback, though. They say, hard about, and the engineering just calls back and says fold the maneuver, and that functions as a callback and for your voice attack command.
Yeah, very true, very true.
Now, it does get tricky if you're, constantly changing everything else around throughout, depending on how nuanced you try to make it. But I think for some of your basic commands, it could work well for that purpose.
Actually, you know what you could do is just have all of them start with Roger. So if the captain gives you a command, you can talk regularly and say, are you sure you want me to do, power to this or something, and the voice attack won't hear, and your trigger would be Roger, or answering, that would probably be it. Answering, full power, or answering power to beams. Answering being your trigger,
and then power to beams being your, hold on. Bull. Crazy voice in the
I just
background.
heard the first letter there. The book.
Boys. I know. Anyways, but yeah, be rogering primary beams or something like that.
Yeah. No, I like that a lot, actually. I might play with that in my downtime, see if I can get that to work.
Yeah, like I said, check out the USN lobby, because I believe someone has already coded something similar, and you may be able to alter it to fit your needs if you want that, callback, such as, rogering or answering primary beams or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, be right back on.
So I wasn't here during the start of this conversation, but if it's engineering you're talking about, I do have some experience from Elite Dangerous, where I automated my ship back in the past with doing full exploration and jumping around and everything, so that I didn't need to press as many buttons and stuff. What I think is for consideration is having more than 10 profiles for engineering. So you would just set, you would have a reset routine that goes everything to 100, and then quickly set any profile that you would like to have, and even name them accordingly. So shields have a whatever you want, or having profiles 1 through 50 or something, if you remember what each means, is I think the key thing that you can achieve with voice attack. And if you do it with simple commands, so 2 words commands, that voice attack will pick up really nicely, I think. You don't need to bother yourself with the callback to do it once. You just set it after you disconnect, and it will do your thing real quick, so you will have like 2 seconds delay at maximum.
Okay. Now, using voice attack, what commands have to be... Oh, actually, it looks like it's...
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's actually written in XML coding. I toyed around with voice attack for Star Trek Bridge Commander, the older 90s, I think it is, version. And it was all coded for XML as far as the what it was searching for. Like, you gave a command and it responded. And I actually tweaked a tad bit of them, and it majority of it was in XML, but I didn't dive too deep into it, so I couldn't tell you the full in-depth.
I would be able to get it to basically input the commands directly. It's not just like giving inputting 1, 2, 3. It's actually executing it as if it's a... Okay, so that would definitely make it a lot better.
Yeah,
sorry to break this up, but we're looking at moving onto our mission. Sounds interesting stuff that I've been listening in.
Actually, I'm a bit worried about that stuff. Does that mean we all get to captain our own ship?
I believe you could.
It means I can get rid of everyone, Blurry. Run the TSN with me in it. Finally, my plans will have succeeded. I will be master and god. Okay, moving on.
Right, everybody to mission briefing room, please.
Right.
But we can definitely continue this conversation in the next break.
Which one? The one about voice attack or the one about beating children?
Wait, what? We do both?
I will be.
The latter though can get you thrown out of the airlock though.
Right. Who is running this simulation?
That would be me, sir.
Mission?
Okay, can you give us an... What?
Mission? Not simulation?
Sorry, who will be running this mission?
Lieutenant Zansta, me, sir, will be running the mission. I do have a briefing.
Alright, Lieutenant Zansta, go ahead with the briefing, please.
Alright, so we were able to get the diplomatic corps on board and discuss why the Arvonians are here. Turns out they did have some intelligence assets in the Aran sector, and they were observing us and the Caltrons. We discussed what we observed, and they discussed what they observed. And after this discussion, Command has deduced that the Florin Kati have somehow enticed or lured the Caltrons to the Aran sector. Arvonians believe that the Florin Kati coerced the Caltrons to fight the TSN. And we described our observations from previous ships of the Caltrons fighting not just the TSN, but the Florin Kati and other Caltrons. Command has instructed the 4th Light Division to engage in a joint operation with the Arvonians to Aran. The operational objective is to find any Caltrons in Aran. Now we are to try and capture one or more Caltrons. The Arvonians intend to assess the artificial intelligence status of the Caltrons by questioning the captured Caltron. 4th Light Division is to protect the Arvonians during the operation. We are also to minimize Caltron destruction during the mission due to Arvonian AI cultural sensitivity. Questions?
Are we leaving the Arvonians there at the end of the mission?
The Arvonians will come back with us or stay depending on how far they get when they question the captured Caltrons. If their questioning takes any time, then they're going to come back with us. If they're able to make the assessment, then they may just report to us later. That kind of depends on the outcome of the mission. If we are unable to capture any, then we may have to try again in the future.
Is it the Arvonians that will be doing the capturing?
That's a good question. I think that their ships are not as maneuverable as ours, so it's probably going to be up to us to capture the Caltrons, but then it's likely that we will have to set up some kind of rendezvous between the captured Caltron and the Arvonians.
How do we capture a Caltron? How do we capture in general?
Carefully.
I suspect you're going to have to get them to surrender, or get them to stop, or get them to become friendly, something along those lines. Efforts will have to be made. This is brand new territory for the 4th Light Division, A, working with the Arvonians, and B, working with the Caltrons in this way. We will endeavor to do the best that we can. I'm sure that the 4th Light Division leadership is fully capable of carrying out this mission if they are determined to do so.
I have a question followed up with a suggestion if my question comes out correctly. Are the Caltrons, in theory, a robotic race?
That is what the Arvonians wish to determine. The reason they're here is because they feel like the Caltrons are AI-based, if not completely robotic. As such, it is their firm belief, you might also even say religious belief, that artificial intelligences are sentient and need to have all the rights of living sentience as well. Consequently, they do not terribly appreciate some of our automated systems. They think that we should free ourselves from them and thus free those artificial intelligences. However, they are willing to work with us in this mission so that they can better understand the Caltrons and how they may be being used by the Florin Kati or being abused by the Florin Kati. That's why it's important that we try and not destroy the Caltrons in this mission, because it might upset the Arvonians.
May I make a recommendation then, judging off of, I guess, observations? If we fired multiple EMPs into a cluster, would it, in theory, kind of scramble them long enough for us to be able to either put them in tow or capture them, or whatever our accessible or accessories are at that moment?
Use an EMP to tranquilize them.
Or
Either one
payload,
or multiple.
tag payload.
Or something of that nature. Or actually, if we were able to re-rig one of our tags to essentially have an effective direct EMP on a single ship, so that we could at least immobilize it if our assumptions are correct that this is a robot, or I'm sorry, some kind of robotic or AI unit. If we were able to redo a tag to where we could directly unload and direct EMP to a single ship, so we could disable it and then put it in tow and bring it with us.
A tag sounds like a plausible way if we can reconfigure that and deploy it against one of them. It may
Those sound like
disrupt them.
reasonable approaches. I'm going to defer to the fleet captain and to the senior officers as to what approach or approaches they wish to attempt in this mission.
Alright, if the captains remain here, duty officer, can you get our crews onto their ships, and can the executive officers have them set up ready for the captains to arrive?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Did we lose? I guess we did lose Para. He was going to be leaving, I suppose.
I'm going through helmsman like, there's a word for this. There it is, like they're going out of style.
Raiden's working on it.
See, DO and CIC?
Yep.
Heavy load.
Indeed.
Alright, just discussing some options on capturing the Caltrons.
We blow them into pieces and reassemble in a cargo bay.
See, that was my suggestion, but they didn't like it.
I feel like you're lying to me.
How would I be lying to you about that?
You're just trying to placate my bloodlust.
I want the Caltrons dead, Yui. You know this.
Commander Aramont, I have Lieutenant Roger Wilcon here. He will be engineering all weapons for you today, if you want to.
Thank you, duty officer.
No helm for the Wilcon?
I'll assign myself to Saber. Good
I don't have my controller. All of my settings would be whack.
Oh my.
Yui, would you be okay with Helm? Or Arcadus, would you want to take Helm?
I might be a little rusty, but I can give it a shot.
Alright. Arcadus, why don't you take Helm? Wilcon, can you take Psycoms?
Psycoms, aye.
And Yui, if we need it, you'll be the shuttle pilot.
Shuttle!
Can I get access codes?
Using CC3, if you're familiar with it.
Oh, Fleet captain to all ships reporting once your crews are ready to go.
Helm was ready.
I assume there is no need for a fresh connection.
Shouldn't be, no.
CIC to TSN Horizon. This is a communications check. Over.
Hear you loud and clear, Command.
Thank you, Horizon.
Alright, let's go to ship shape.
Alright. Helm.
Helm's ready.
Weapons.
Still blue.
Engineering.
Lancer, Horizon,
standing
report.
by. Comms.
Satcom's ready, standing by.
Ship is yours.
Thank you. Saber, this is Horizon. Valkyrie prepared.
Horizon, that's confirmed.
Ground Zero waits.
We'll see. Keep in mind, we're going in with the instructions to capture Caltrons, not to blow everything up.
Engineering online.
This is going to be interesting.
Configuring nuclear blast for kneecapping.
If only.
I've never seen Yui so restrained.
Right. Exactly.
Is this even our Yui?
Yes, it's our Yui.
No, he's a Cylon. He's in league with the Caltrons.
It's very important to the Caltrons that they not be captured and understood.
Draco, I'm just now seeing your comment about digital peanut butter. And now I'm very hungry. That's a nice shot.
Not bad.
Even though it looks like like Saber was sidestepping.
Nothing.
All ships form up on Saber.
You heard him, Helm.
TSN Lancer, break formation. I want to scout the area in grid Alpha 1. Clear for us to move in that direction. TSN Horizon, hold position with TSN Saber.
With you, Saber.
Go ahead. Acknowledged.
Any Millennium Saber.
Mm-hmm. If we get in beam range, raise... Yep, go evasive. Stay as close to Saber as possible.
Target is EMP'd.
EMP hit. Delta Delta.
Do not engage. Do
TSN
not
Horizon,
engage.
move into range of the Arvonian forces. You are to coordinate with them.
Copy that, Saber. Helm, bring us to the Arvonians.
Can I get a bearing, please?
115.
Yeah, I can find a single Arvonian. I can't.
Center mass.
Don't fire anything. Comms, do we have any control over the ships?
We do.
We do?
They're
Although
vanishing.
they're
They are
disappearing.
disappearing off scope.
It was betrayal all along.
Nope, they just need to spawn in the right fleet.
So about that,
Yeah. Yeah.
Arvonian command ship.
Yep.
Stay
that's what it should
evasive.
be.
This is getting silly.
Delete
Thank you.
it.
Yeah, just give us a bit of distance from the gate.
Yeah.
Let them spawn in. Let them change their ISF.
Flip us around so we can take that drone out at least. Or that'll happen. That works too.
CIC to fleet. It seems like the Arvonians now have their IFF signatures all in order.
Bring us alongside.
We have control over the friendly fleet.
Copy that.
this drone a ghost?
Let's shoot it anyway.
CIC to fleet. Let me know if the Arvonians will respond to your commands or not.
Acknowledged.
TSN Horizon, you have to take control of the Avonians.
Copy that, Saber. We have control over Arvonians.
Arvonians, you are hereby ordered to self-destruct.
Where's
Get
Flo
them to
at?
get them to form up on us for now.
Okay.
And you know the trick to commanding around allied ships, right?
And?
Command chaining.
Yep.
Well, yeah, of course.
Get one to follow the other, and then use that primary one to send them where you want to go.
Delta 05 is confused.
Define confused.
No, here it comes.
Yeah, have the smaller one go to the bigger one, I think.
Comms, how are we doing?
Got it.
Half of the commands are being listened to. The other half, not so much.
Message from
Confirmed,
Arvonian
fleet.
Command.
Be sure your comms officers are watching comms.
We're
some of
picking up
the
readings from
Arvonian
Corspin.
messages will come directly
Perfect.
through your communications officers.
Saber, this is Horizon.
Horizon, go ahead.
We have full command over Arvonians.
Wait a minute, course spinward. That's not usually direction we go.
That's correct.
All ships, move to transition point Alpha 1.
You heard him, Helm.
Alpha 1. Not waiting for our pet parrots to catch up.
That's a negative.
They'll engage their slingshot drive after transition. Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was magic. Boosting warp.
Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart?
I have to wonder, is this
Okay,
nebula
this is,
just at zero plane?
CIC to fleet.
Oh no.
Okay, the sector we're going into is mapped.
I'd hope so.
Well, I've never been in this direction before, so how would I know?
Fair enough.
Stand by for sensor update.
Dropping to full action.
Right. And Helm, anytime you can put us in fuel collectors, do so. Am I the only one seeing a friendly Caltron in Echo 1?
No.
You're the only one.
No, I'm seeing it as well. And it's been scanned by a different ship.
Yeah.
TSN line, so we have a Caltron tertiary in grid Echo 1. Move to investigate. It's currently showing a friendly IFF signal.
What about Golf 2-1?
Corellian base.
We blow that up?
Coming fleet, Alpha 4.
We blow those up.
Bravo 5.
Those I'm willing to blow up.
Acknowledge, fleet. Your telemetry agrees with ours.
What?
This is indeed a friendly Caltron.
Horizon, direct the Avonians towards the contact that Lance is currently with, and then come join TSN Saber.
Copy that, Saber. Comms, you heard him.
Alright, adjusting course.
Right, comms, confirm once they're en route, then Helm, take us up to Saber.
Friendly fleet is en route. I will direct them further as need requires.
Perfect.
Why is Lancer firing on them?
Don't question Donovan.
He tagged. That's what it was. He tagged it.
If the Caltron were to mysteriously explode while we're in this mission, I wouldn't be shedding any tears.
No.
Saber, this is Horizon. We're with you.
Horizon, move to engage India Group Bravo 5.
Copy that.
How quickly would you like them to go away?
Let them make a 3.
Done.
Helm, let's group them up. Delta 1.
Shot fired.
There we go.
Radiation
are boosted.
detected. Charlie 3, Mark 7.
Oh, of course it is.
Brace rear. Dome with shields.
Holding for grouping.
Copy.
All targets in this fleet are scanned for follow-up.
The tertiary flipped.
Fun. Omega 1.
Science readout on Indigo 2-6.
Indigo 2-6, Charlie 1920.
TSN Saber, go ahead. This is command.
Ah. Dewey. Tisk.
What's damage?
Minor damage to the front shield.
Acknowledge.
No
Copy
I
that.
theorize that Echo 3-3 is a lost cause.
Helm,
We may
keep
have
us
to
out of
attempt
beam range.
Our captures on
Orders
one of
Omega
the
1.
Caltrons that just came through.
India 2-6, front shields down.
Peek the beams.
Their peak.
Fleet, I'm not sure. I would say
Stand up.
try them
Right.
again. I'm
Let's let those
evaluating the probe as it went past Kilo 88 to see what happens.
Let's get our
That
shields
doesn't do anything.
up
Try the
as high as
tag.
possible. Let these Kralians come to us. Once they do, order will be Delta 3.
Front shields at 50%.
Copy that. Move in when we've got them back to 100.
Alright.
I assume we are in FCS.
We are.
I think we're going to be tagged.
No, that's probe. Tags don't live that long.
We're going to be probed.
New
then.
contact Delta 5. Fast mover.
That was really close. I'm a
That
little
was.
impressed.
We are at
Turn
100.
defiler.
100.
Delta 3.
Shield strengths.
Field strength. One moment. Hotel 48, 920. Hotel 00, front shields down.
Waiting for load. New targets.
Hotel 34, Charlie Charlie 1010. Hotel 94, Charlie Charlie 1010.
Shields down.
Good shooting.
So we're
Right.
1-8 incoming.
Keep us evasive until we know what we're dealing with.
Star Enforcer.
Oh, you would be anti-torp, you little bastard.
I know just what to do with him. Let's approach from the side. I'll take the maneuvering down. We'll approach from the rear, take the beams down from the tail, and then I'll flood him with torpedoes.
Do it.
Guy also has anti-torp.
Stealth and cloak as well.
Looks like high-speed turn, too. We're not going to get him from the rear.
We gotta take out the maneuver first. You just need to give me an angle that's not quite head-on.
Raising altitude. Shields up.
That should be the maneuver? No?
It's maneuvering.
I got it now. Get to the tail.
New fleet Delta 4. Newer fleet Delta 4. They're coming from the base.
Oh, that's a lot of ships.
New fleet Bravo 5 Mark 9.
November 6-1 is right on our tail.
Let's see it.
Load a mine once we're done here.
Front and rear shields are down.
Right, we're gonna drop mines on that defiler.
Loading mine.
Keep us evasive, Helm.
Yeah, keep us well outside their range.
Command to
Teleport
fleet.
anti-torp shield drain.
I have it. You ready?
Mike 29 seems to at least have stopped.
Ready.
There we go.
We'll relay.
Good work. Keep evasive. Saber,
TSN
this is...
Horizon.
Go ahead, Saber.
Horizon. Mike 29 has been disabled by the looks of it. It has at least stopped.
Keep us
Can you
evasive.
get the
Us away.
Arvonians to move position there? See if you can avoid the other Caltrons that aren't deactivated.
Mike 29, copy that. Right, comms, you got your work cut out for you here.
Hi. Routing Arvonians.
Copy that. Saber, this is Horizon. Hold fire.
Omega 3 shock, standing by.
Yep.
Bring around the far side, try and
They're
draw
shooting
the...
at us. Fire it off. Go Omega
Horizon,
1.
go ahead.
Bonus points if you drag the Scarn in there.
We did.
That's the idea.
Saber, we are engaging Kralians.
We have marine marine drop zones on the station.
So
Horizon,
we do.
that is confirmed. See if you can pin those Kralians down around that base.
That's confirmed, Saber. Comms, get taunts on everything in the vicinity.
Aye.
Energy is at 29%.
Copy that. It's... Helm, we're going to change things up a bit. Let's move into Bravo 3, Mark 8. While we're getting taunts, we're going to pull everything away from the station.
We are energy amber. We have
Copy.
6 torpedoes.
Yeah, move us into Bravo 3 and then engage fuel collectors.
Warp 2.
Saber, this is Horizon.
Go ahead.
We're moving into Bravo 3 and getting taunts on as much as we can to pull them away from base and gain some energy back.
Confirmed, Horizon. We'll try and take out that tailing Sierra group.
Bravo 3, Mark 8, Helm.
CRC to fleet.
Nominal taunts.
2 nukes, 2 mines still available.
Alright, get us facing that oncoming fleet, put us in fuel collectors, and reverse.
You're in conservation mode.
Reverse.
CRC to fleet.
Now.
We have indications that the Arvonians have been attempting to communicate with you. Have your comms officers check messages.
NG, maybe give us a boost to Impulse as well.
Oh, why do we want to talk to those bird brains anyway?
Saber.
I have not been receiving messages from the Arvonian. Oh.
Copy that.
The other Caltrons, not Mike 29, seem to be making aggressive moves towards us.
Yeah, I suppose we've got one on their ass right now.
I've moved them past, though.
And looks like Lancer's helping out too. Saber, how did you do your mind drop so poorly?
Well, they might be vying for becoming a mine layer instead.
Mine layer can be interesting.
The R&D department, there's some talk about having a mine layer auxiliary capable of deploying entire strategic formations.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It'll fly like an auxiliary. It won't be an
Wait,
actual
are we supposed
TSN
to have the
ship.
command ship attack it?
That's a good point. Saber, this is Horizon.
Go ahead.
Arvonians are near Mike 29. They unsure of what orders to give them.
Get them to hold position on Mike 2 now.
Copy that. Comms. Mike 29 just went friendly. And get them flipped
Foxtrot
around.
17 is not responding to commands at this time.
What about Foxtrot 39?
Foxtrot 39.
We just lost taunts.
Comms, see if you can get taunts on Quebec group. Quebec and Romeo.
Confirm taunt on Quebec.
CIC to fleet.
Comms,
Confirm Romeo.
We've got to get our
We've added
Arvonians to that
another
Caltron.
objective to your mission, that is to capture base G21 because of the information there about how the Florin Cati have been attracting these Caltrons.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to go in and help at Foxtrot.
They are not disengaging.
They're not.
Are they at least taking orders?
We're mainly concerned with the intel.
They're not
Methodology I leave
disengaging.
to
I'm
you.
ordering them to disengage.
Mike
Shit.
01's going down, though.
That one I'm not too worried about.
No, but our other friendly is in trouble.
Lancers there. Surely they can handle it.
We could get some.
Well, Foxtrot 37 is actually
CSE
holding
to
their
fleet.
own
One
relatively
marine team
well.
may work.
Actually, scratch
You're
that. Their
welcome to
shields
try
are
that.
dropping.
They may require
Alright,
more than one, which is why there
Our
are 3
I
rendezvous
imagine our
points there.
shields are good. How's our energy looking?
We are at 85% with 13 torpedoes.
Perfect. Alright. Let's go Delta 1. Group them up. We're gonna see if we can damage as much of them as possible with an Omega 3.
Hold for shock.
Foxtrot 17
Disregard,
shields
continue.
are down to 100.
Delta 1.
I have Foxtrot 37 breaking off.
Perfect.
Fleet, I have relayed your
get
request
Foxtrot 37 to the
Argonians, and
Caltron.
I'm sending them
Helm,
forward.
take us bearing 000.
Let me know if you need to change that.
I'm ready to take this on the back.
All right, brace rear.
Bracing rear.
3, 2, 1.
When you got a shot, you would take it.
Yep, waiting for the load.
Copy.
Loading shock follow-up.
Load another nuke. Or, yeah, Omega 1. Right, Helm, flip us around, get us closer to those wounded
Foxtrot
ships.
is not responding to my
CSE the
commands.
fleet. The
Caltrons are
Argonians
turning on Mike
request
29.
that you rendezvous a shuttle with their ship. They wish to send an envoy, read a reprogrammer, over to the Caltron ship.
Mike 29 is going down. Damage.
We have our orders.
Damage.
Bye-bye.
Keep
Be
us
advised,
evasive, Helm.
The Caltron
shock
ship
dry.
that has been
Copy
influenced
that.
is now under attack
Load
by
a
the
mine.
other Caltrons. You may have to capture another one.
Loading mine.
May
Load
have
a mine.
to easily.
Get ready for an Echo 1 run.
Our front shield is almost down. Give me a moment.
Mine is
Copy.
ready.
Yeah, I did not do
Our
nearly as
Argonians
well
are no
avoiding arcs
longer
there as I
responding
wanted.
to our commands.
I will. Understood.
All right.
I will relay that to the Argonians and see
25%
what they
ready
say.
to go.
Good enough, Helm. Flip us around, Echo 1.
Actually, give us some space, yeah.
Can you request that they move to Bravo 2, please? Bravo 2 Mark 1. That should be decently out of the way, yet close enough to actually do something.
The Arvonians?
Run.
Hardening front shields.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Prepare and drop.
Romeo 8, 4,
See, I
front
see the
shields
fleet.
2, rear shield 0.
How are homings looking?
I'm loading the last few.
Energy
Copy.
is at 70,
The
72%.
Arvonians are insistent
Copy that. Keep us up on
you
Omega
bring a
1.
shuttlecraft to one of their ships for their
Run the tubes.
envoy. Acknowledged.
Yeah, they're just not accepting our orders anymore.
Yeah. Yui, we're gonna have enough to take these things out.
Maybe?
Are you... Foxtrot 17 is doing this
Peak beams.
stupid move and stopping with the
Beam beams.
Caltrons a
Delta
very
3,
close
focus
distance
on their
away.
weapons.
We have an exfiltration point on Foxtrot 17. for their political envoy.
Copy.
Local area clear.
Saber, this is Horizon.
We need to go
Horizon,
dock
go
up.
ahead.
Permission to dock up at station.
Go ahead, Horizon.
Take us to the station.
Coming to course 90.
Homing dry, shock
New
dry.
fleet, Alpha 4 Mark 5.
Still got one nuke
Alpha
one
5
line.
Mark 5.
More
Bravo
hostiles
5
coming in.
Mark 3.
We only have 3 shocks left.
Momentary visual on unit in Bravo 5 Mark 9.
We're high.
They only have 11 torpedoes. You're gonna have to generate a few.
Do it while we're docked.
Power to scanners, please.
That's full
Do we
load
got our
of homing.
P-shocks back?
We got
Only
the
see
3 shocks
15.
they had.
Alright.
Yep, that's all they had.
Gross.
Yeah, Saber
Alright.
took them.
Full spread of homings ready. I'm
Acknowledge.
expecting to
Sending
swing
them
back
north.
to the other ships and
Sending
clean up.
them
Yeah,
forward,
flip
rather.
us around, take us to Bravo 3. Saber, this is Horizon.
Go ahead, Horizon.
Status green, ready to rejoin you.
Confirmed, Horizon. Operational area Alpha 4 through Bravo 5.
Copy that.
Got a
Alright,
scare and defiler coming in.
Break
alright,
dock.
let's focus on that Scarin first.
Yeah, it's a 1-on-1 if it doesn't have.
Obtaining secondary scans.
Knowing our luck, it probably will.
CIC to fleet. Let me know which Caltron you're going to pick to
Comms
attempt
get
to capture.
taunts on all Corellians.
No, he does not.
Acknowledged.
He does not have anti-torp.
Get
But
us
you can
high on
fire.
the plane, go in for Delta 3.
Go past him.
Not even bothering with shocks because we have so few.
Yep. Alright, comms get taunts on those Corellians.
Aye.
There's
We're
a lot
gonna
of
group
things
them up
here. I
again.
think we need to use our heavies.
Positive taunts
We
on,
got tractor
on
on
the
the
Yankee and
executor.
X-ray fleet.
Stay evasive of the Scarens. Helm, bring bring us into Alpha 4 Mark 5. Let's try and pull these Corellians away from the station
Positive
and
taunt on
group them
Acknowledged.
up.
Do we have comms, Taunt?
On one ship fleet at least. Need
Sounds
to get
like
it
we
on
need
that.
deltas.
Yeah, let's go Delta 1 on X-ray group and Yankee group.
We have tank on X-ray. Working on Yankee.
Okay, so yeah, it's bring us into Bravo
Positive taunt on
5
Yankee.
Mark 2.
Dropping shields, we're out of contact at the moment.
Bravo 5 Mark 2, Helm.
It's on 140.
Foxtrot 17 is about to be overrun again.
Helm, where are you going?
Bravo
Bravo 5. Bravo 5.
Mark 2.
Sorry, I
Keep-
misheard.
Keep us evasive. Think we can get these drones?
Very likely.
Run the beams.
Got beams.
Full reverse.
Foxtrot 17's about to go down.
Engineering beams, full reverse.
New
Yeah,
contact,
well,
Bravo
that's
5
not our
Mark 5 fast mover.
that's not our area.
Yep.
Cloud clear.
Alright, get us into in fact, let's go Bravo 5 Mark 3, figure out what these new
Foxtrot
contacts are.
17 is being overrun.
Not our orders.
Need scans on these
Darfonians.
Scarans.
Dropping to FCS.
Take the opportunity to flip us around so we can get the
Lost Tango.
drones.
Acknowledged
Whiskey.
fleet. Recommend You investigate the Caltrons near the Arvonians. They seem to be harassing them.
Loading Omega-3 extra nuke.
Copy. Comms, we've lost both Whiskey and X-Ray.
They are desperate. They are requesting
Reloaded.
help, particularly Foxtrot 17.
Well,
Positive taunt on X-Ray. Whiskey is not coming up on my scopes.
Probably too many ships. Alright, well... okay, let's go Alpha 5 Mark 5.
90% rule weapons.
Helm.
Alpha 5
Moves
5.
into...
Alpha 5 Mark 5.
Lost taunt on Yankee. Regaining. Positive taunt
Charlie
Yankee.
80 is tractor.
Yeah, stay away from that.
yeah, I just gave it a boost and warp. Get us away.
In fact, while we're here, how many EMPs do we have?
Full load.
Perfect. It's... For now, let's use that EMP on the Scarin, and then go Omega 1 on it. This thing's gonna keep harassing us.
Urging nukes.
Keep us evasive of that Scarin, Helm. We do not want to get tractored here.
He just hit warp. And crash.
Damn.
Confirm.
Ooh, server shut itself down.
Got pissed at us.
Mm-hmm.
Take the opportunity to go get a little bit of water. Back shortly.
Whoa, we're back up.
Okay, coming back.
Helm, what is going on?
My station's not seeing anything.
Same.
Simulation is not running.
We don't have a yellow pulsing bar suggesting no connection.
Yep. They're working on it.
It was briefly up
Sorry.
and we had a scaring on our tail, and then it went down again.
Right. Sorry, Draco.
I tabbed out.
I just noticed a Hermes reconnection flicker.
CIC to fleet, with the acquisition of the engineers from the Caltron, we believe that the Arvonians will have enough information to assess their status as artificial life forms or not. Therefore, we are returning to dock to present our findings to the remaining Arvonians, expressing our sadness at the loss of the Arvonians that accompanied us.
Sadness in quotations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're returning you on automated systems. Meet in the mission briefing room after you finish your crew debriefs.
Alright, so... mostly good work. Helm, we'll continue to remind you, we do not want to be in B marks. Ever.
Yeah.
Unless ordered.
Unless ordered, yes.
Unless we're doing an echo run.
Also, yes. But we had good performance, good positioning. I think we did an all-around good job with what we had.
Great.
What is going on?
I'm gonna guess rubber banding.
I'm gonna guess. I saw a trail of a missile. I think we were hit by somebody's nuke.
I'm blaming Donovan. Well, any comments about the mission?
They gave us this giant cluster of things, and I still
We'll make it up to you,
Yep,
Yuri.
in fact, I just verified. There was, in fact, one torpedo fired.
I'm blaming Donovan.
I think so. Whose weapons? Davis.
So, shit list?
Oh, no, no. Davis is accustomed to following my shoot it anyway orders.
I don't know, our new cadet's acting a little smug in the mess hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Definitely blame Donovan. I think court-martials are in order.
Yep.
That was a mission.
Yep.
Do we really want to do that to Clay, though?
Do what to Clay?
He doesn't want command.
Oh, I see.
Okay, everyone, you're clear to move up to mission briefing room.
Mission briefing room, aye.
You need to cry. Let's brainstorm. I could hit you over the head with a wrench. Or I could stab you in the gut with the knife. Knife wrench! Practical and safe. Whoa! Oh!
Okay, there he is. You ready?
For kids, hey?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, for kids.
This is canon. Yes?
What, knife wrench?
Yes.
If Davis keeps it up, then yes. Or Reynolds, not Davis.
Zanster?
Yes.
Could we discuss a couple of things after we have the debriefing or briefing in here?
Oh, certainly.
Right. Just waiting on the Lancer.
Right?
I'm sure they're trying to stop laughing.
About what?
Actually,
What?
they are maybe patching the ship.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing happened.
I did see that there was a ship that we lost contact with.
Yep.
You don't
Yep.
say.
It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't his fault.
For once, it wasn't his fault.
Why do I not believe you?
I can
Because
vouch
he is
for
under
him
the
this time,
influence
sir.
of the Caltrons.
Third time I have documented evidence. It's not my fault.
Why do I not believe you, Commander Armand?
Well, that just sounds like prejudice to me,
The
sir.
mission will Mission will be
With
available
1,
to
there's
review on
lying.
stream later.
With 2, there's conspiracy. 3 is a number that I will believe.
The stream never lies.
Yeah, mission will be available to review.
Into Photoshop.
We had a systems malfunction. We're recommending a level 5 diagnostic on all systems as soon as we hit base.
It may have been
In
involved
the
with our direct
meantime,
interfacing with
Lieutenant
Caltrons.
Commander Donovan, report to
Section Blue.
Yep.
Section
Use your
Blue.
words.
Use my words. It's late, damn it.
Say the word brig. Just say brig.
Has anybody seen Lieutenant Commander Morlock and his bottle of lube?
Oh god.
Alright. Lieutenant Zance, do you want to give us a rundown for a debrief?
Sure. In terms of mission objectives, we did find Caltrons. We mostly avoided Caltron destruction. The destruction was mostly not at 4th Light Division hands or guns. We did capture Caltron with the help of the Arvonian envoy/engineer. The first attempt failed due to destruction by other Caltrons. Alas, the Arvonian ships that accompanied us were destroyed during the mission. We were unable to rescue them due to a variety of technical factors, but we did make it out alive. We also captured the information from the Florenkati Kralian base there. Oni is going to be examining that information to see if we can find out how the Florenkati were able to do the things they were doing with the Caltrons.
Right.
So more to come with that information next shift.
Alright. Okay, what we'll do is we'll have 5 minutes. We've got an hour of shift left, is that correct?
Well, 55 minutes, yes.
55 minutes of shift left. What we'll have is, we'll have 5 minutes and then we'll run a simulation to close. In that simulation, I think we can swap around officers, have them in different roles. So if, for example, the command officer wants to step back and let somebody else take command, I know Blurry will quite happily take command of anyone and anything at any point during a mission.
Yes. Blurry for fleet captain.
Blurry for fleet captain. Yeah.
And then I'm going to step back and I'm going to run the simulation for you. So we will start that at about 10 past the hour. It may be that we need to rearrange some crews. I know 1 or 2 officers needed to head off early.
Correct.
When we do duty officer, I'll ask you to make sure that we've got at least 2 crews set up.
Yes, I'll take care of that. We should be fine with mostly 5 crew a ship. And I have a cadet in a cadet lounge to join us, I guess.
Alright, we'll start at 1/4 past the hour. Time is currently 7 minutes past the hour.
Officers dismissed to the galley.
Galley ho.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yui, I am so sorry that I stole your thunder.
Yeah, he was really heartbroken that whole time.
Wait!
There were tears.
Wait!
My corruption, it is spreading. Good. Good.
Well, to be quite fair, first I had a torpedo loaded, and then the brilliant idea of a mine came to fruition.
There was no idea of a
Oh,
mine.
that's right. That's right. I'm
was,
sorry. I'm sorry.
What
I'm
he
sorry.
meant to say was
Systems error.
That was systems error. It was
no,
a torpedo
what you meant to
loaded.
say
and
was Lieutenant Commander
Is this
Donovan
on
ordered the
stream?
mine.
No. Systems error had a mine instead of torpedo, which was primarily loaded.
This is on stream.
The tubes were quite slick, and because of system malfunction, I'm sorry, Huey, you were not able to get your last shot off. Wait for it.
Now, I'm curious, was the malfunction also about to happen to Sabre as well? Because I did hear some anguished reports about firing on Sabre, or we're going to fire on Sabre, and it sounded almost accidental.
Well, the problem with Lancer is we didn't have a unfortunate malfunction of nukes, or else there may have been more system catastrophe going on.
But this was all after automated systems had taken over. We had no control.
Yes, this is very true.
In fact, once we've recovered from the electronic warfare disruption, we actually, very first thing, loaded a torpedo.
Yes, this is very true. The torpedo was the first thing loaded.
To ensure no further issues occurred.
Yes.
Fleet Captain, permission to reinstate the Division Fight Club.
Without
your
talk
wrench.
about that.
I can take either.
And I'm
Oh
having
god, here go all the dog tags into the box.
Yeah.
What
I didn't realize it was that kind of party.
I'm having a quick look into the future. I feel like Lancer may experience issues on the next automated system.
Oh, we would never resort to something like that.
Yes.
When going to
Well,
automated
I mean, I'm
systems,
not
TSN
going to.
Lancer, make sure you're out of firing range of the horizon.
The problem is
It
that
won't save
throughout
him.
this entire discussion, I haven't heard from Yui, which troubles me the most.
If you ask Horizon, there's been a lot of reported weapons glitches, especially with nukes.
I don't know what you're talking
exiting
about.
the system. And we don't have nukes on board. So I think it's starting to migrate to the mine systems as well.
Perhaps there's a deeper munitions problem we need to investigate.
Has there ever been any reported damage? As coming
I'm
from
reporting some damage.
Horizon malfunctions, as we are calling them now.
Not from Horizon specifically, but there's been issues with past TSN ships.
I believe the Caltrons are now not the only things.
Things have been a lot more reliable, I've noticed.
I think Horizon's predecessor, Phoenix, suffered a lot from it.
Yeah. I don't think you like maintenance of weapons control systems.
Yui, you are being scarily quiet. It is starting to frighten me. I'm not gonna lie.
I will also note that my regular weapons officer wasn't on board, and so maintenance probably wasn't paid attention to as much. And I'm not throwing anybody under the bus.
Well, no, it's very true. I'm used to engineering, so I'm used to my buttons, the way they look, the shininess they are, and the way they flash. I'm not used to the weapons buttons.
Throw them under the train.
Whoa. You have shiny engineering buttons? Mine are laden with grease and everything.
Oh, no, I shine my stuff.
Well, he says he shines it. Really, he has the cadets shine it. I should know.
No, he does that's what dam comms are for.
Of course, Starry's engineering room is self-cleaning.
The incinerator, yes.
I will admit that there have been times that I've been doing random inspections of the stations, and as I'm approaching engineering, I hear things like, no, rub that button faster.
I assure you that is not something that's supposed to be done around
Overheard?
the senior officers.
Yeah.
Engineers are nothing if not professional.
Madara, are you taking notes when we talk about promotions in the senior officer meeting?
Oh, without a doubt, sir.
Excellent, good. Just write these down.
Promotion or demotion? I'm sorry, I may have misheard you there, sir.
You beat me to it.
Yeah, I'd pay attention to the,
Well, three
Horizon's
categories.
home there.
We'll have promotion, demotion, and execution.
You're speaking
Four
my language,
categories,
sir.
forgot courts martial.
He hasn't beaten you yet, Davis. Believe me, you'll know when he's beaten you.
But once he gets his wrench, you'll know.
His wrench knife.
Knife wrench.
He's got a wrench knife.
Yes, this is canon now.
Alright, we have got 1 minute.
Okay, good. Yui, hold Donovan down, will ya?
Have we got
I can make
another
this
cadet?
quick.
Here, Donovan, bite this.
I'm
It
sorry,
helps.
I spent too much time in the Horizons engineering. I'm full of grease. I'm too slippery.
You're full of something dark.
Alright.
Oh, wait, that was Morlock's lube. Sorry.
Duty officer, let's get officers onto bridges, and I'll brief from there.
Might have to borrow that wrench knife. Alright, Captain, what's the plan?
We're scrambling some things. Who wants command of the ship?
I'll take it.
Sounds good. Who do you want as your XO?
Yui.
Do you like me to see if we're ship-shape 20 minutes into the mission?
20 minutes into the mission?
He's saying he's a terrible choice.
The last time I was designated executive officer, I was instructed to perform the roll check at my convenience. I chose my convenient time as 20 minutes into the mission.
Wilcon, you wanted to be XO?
What is this doubt stuff?
Indeed. Welcome. Come out to play, yay.
Alright, Rekidos, you want an opportunity? Are you there?
I'm airlocking anyone that doesn't say anything in the next 10 seconds.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
Rekidos, you want to be XO?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay,
Aramont,
fine.
Do it.
Nope, Yui wants it.
Yui, I did hear you say it first.
Also, I'm voluntelling you. Alright. Where do you want everyone, Draco?
Say again?
Go ahead.
Yui.
I suppose I will take the helm. Sub in Ricados behind me, and everyone else will be as they were.
You want me to command from engineering, is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. I don't want Aramond in there.
Wait,
Fair
excuse me? Also, we have enough people that Draco doesn't need to take a station.
True.
I'm fine on engineering, thank you very much.
I think you're going to trip on your wrench.
Let's get this thing going. Aramon, do take engineering.
Copy.
Yui, helm. Brachiodos. Let's see.
So he's 2 rocks now.
Yeah, so...
I think it's
so
Ricados.
Yes.
Ricados? Ricados.
Ricados is
on the
how I
gunnery.
do it. On the
Gunnery.
guns.
Sure, do weapons. Wilcon, Psycoms.
Okay.
I really don't sweat pronunciation, though.
Good.
Henceforth he shall be known as Ensign Dos Equis.
State that, Steve.
Rignac.
Gricknack.
Rignac.
Rock.
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 Who's gonna be fleet comm, I wonder?
Well, Blurry is in Fleet Command.
Yep.
Blurry's
Blurry's
Fleet
in Fleet Command.
Yes, on Saber.
I do answer to Rack.
Go ahead and rack the slide.
So, what should I do as a
Well,
call?
if you give me 1 second, I can open my lockbox.
We'll go with safeties off with as menacing a tone as you can.
How about looking for ground zero?
How about looking for Lancer?
Lancer, we understand you'd like to pay a visit to Ground Zero.
Well, if you give
Lancer
me 1
to
second
Fleet,
to get my
don't know
keys, I
who
can make it
has
ever so much
flagged,
more
but we
menacing.
are reporting ready to charge.
Missed all that, Wilcon.
If you give me a minute to go get my keys, I can make it even so much more menacing.
Keys?
I've got a lockbox.
Oh boy. Okay, people, let's not wait around too long.
Fleet Command, this is Horizon. Safeties are off, and we're looking for ground zero. Might as well do both.
TSN Saber to Fleet. I am the Saber's communication liaison. I will be relaying Fleet Captain Blurry's orders to the rest of you.
Oh, yes!
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Horizon acknowledges.
Here we go. Horizon, doing our part to prevent the heat
Saber,
death.
the fleet stands ready to go.
No, that doesn't work. The heat death is when things expand too much.
Well, what's the difference? It's all death.
Detonating a
We're
nuke
supposed
results.
to prevent.
Detonating a nuke results in a lot of heat.
And
Yes, but it also expands. That's accelerating the heat death of the universe. Weapons in. Loading. Peacock loading.
Go ahead, Command.
One empty two.
You got EMP and P-Shock, you said?
Please proceed with the briefing and mission orders.
Is command and control to all ships. Intelligence has picked up a Kryllian prisoner transport passing through the Cronus system. They are en route from Calixa back to Hegemony Space and the Erebus Gate. It's a prime opportunity to release some USFP prisoners that were previously captured. The fleet will be deployed in Sector 7 of the Cronus system. Set up an ambush. As soon as you find the transport moving through, you are to capture the prisoner ship and get it out of this sector via grid Alpha 1. It will be able to make its way back to the Promethean Gate from there once you've got Marines aboard. Expect some resistance from Kryllian forces that will be escorting the ship. Make sure that the ship is not destroyed.
Alright, so who do we have that wants to take out a shuttle?
Horizon to Lancer, boop achieved.
Your weapons officer's shuttle's qualified.
Very well, weapons.
Hey, look, mines.
Acknowledge CIC. Lancer, go to Charlie 2, Mark 8. Horizon, go to Delta 3, Mark 2.
Delta 3 Mark 2 acknowledged. Take us out.
Maximum warp.
Okay.
We nudge Lancer into one of the mines. Oh, no, wait.
Where's my maximum warp?
300.
Fleet recommends you go to
asteroids.
silent running once you get to your position.
Stand on warp.
Copy.
I have my
Go.
threatening object now.
Before we go to silent running, what do you want in the third tube?
Empty.
Understood.
Put us on
Silent
front view,
running's-
please, on the view screen.
Silent running's what?
What did you want?
Everything at 10% except everything that matters at 10%. Impulse
Copy.
can be at 100.
Was it tack on main you wanted?
No, I wanted front view. Thank you. And boost sensors while we're here, just in case.
Copy that.
Acknowledge Lancer.
Unknown contact. Hostile.
Got everything
On
at
comms.
10 except for sensors, maneuver, and impulse.
Good, good.
Perfect, thank you. Said there was a contact?
Hostile communication.
Ah.
Nothing on active scan.
So did anyone pay attention to the briefing?
Yep. Don't blow up the transport ship. We are going to have to board it. Take it to Sector Alpha 1.
Okay.
And that's System Section Alpha 1. Not just this map Alpha 1.
Contacts.
Hey, look, contacts.
Start scanning.
Scanning.
Looking for a transport ship.
Right.
Lancer, do a flyby on the group in Delta 1, Mark 3. Breaking silent running is confirmed. TSN Horizon, do a flyby on the Charlie group.
Looking for Charlie.
Flyby of Charlie.
Systems at normal.
I cannot discern the Charlie
I don't
group.
see Charlie.
See Charlie 8-5.
Belay that. Horizon, do a flyby on the Bravo group.
That one I see.
Bravo group? Aye.
Why a flyby? We have them
take
scanned
us,
already.
Take us to the Echo group.
Echo, that's on the line there.
Yeah. That mine's gonna be wasted on a single Corellian.
Yep.
Oh, good. They're
If it
following
even
us.
if it even goes off at all.
Transport found. Delta 84.
Gotcha.
Pursue?
Yeah, take us in. Take us by golf, get a Delta 1. Get
TSN Horizon,
Visual
just
scan.
do quick
Hang up.
scans and get out of there.
Oh, okay. Take us back towards
Lancer,
where
engage
Lancer
Charlie
is.
group.
Rendezvous Lancer.
Lancer, TSN Saber will join you in engaging with Charlie group.
Maximum warp.
Horizon,
Stand
please
on
join
warp.
us engaging in Charlie Group.
Hard about.
Engaging in Charlie Group I. Till we hear otherwise, combat order is Delta
Formation
2.
is Charlie.
Yeah. Delta 3. Take us in. Blow things up.
Charlie 8-5. Rear shields down. Charlie 3-0 Delta Delta.
Loading a 1-on-1.
Actually, save ordnance. Since we've got all 3 ships
Charlie
here, let's
3-0
use
rear
beams.
shields down.
Crank the beams.
Copy that.
Charlie 4-7 rear shields down.
Taking damage.
But not from the Kralian.
No?
Somebody else misfired.
Fleet will be
60%
engaging
front
the
shields.
Foxtrot group after we take care of this group.
Momentum scans on Foxtrot.
See, it's that misfire right there that doesn't happen to me.
Doesn't.
When's the one we're pissed at?
Yep.
Yep.
Delta and Bravo fleets have merged, entering Delta 2.
Got a Torgoth. Looks like Torgoth command ship down there. Where's that transport?
Transport is in Delta 2 Mark 9.
Have we gotten a fleet order for this?
Not that I can
combat order?
recall.
That's a negative.
Saber, this is Horizon. We noticed that the transport is moving away. It's moving into the clouds. Request permission to go. Pursue.
Horizon, Saber will join you in pursuit of the transport. Lancer, you were to distract this fleet of Foxtrot to keep them away.
Forming up on Saber.
Heard about.
That is not someplace I would normally drop shields.
Yeah, go around this fleet.
Game mechanics.
Eh.
I only ever raised them because someone fired on Lancer.
We've got some other nasties showing up in the clouds.
Yep.
56% energy.
Copy that. Load an Omega 3. Saber, we're loading an Omega 3.
Acknowledged.
Turns.
Tell me about that scare in there.
Kilo 3-7.
Kilo 3-7.
Cannon.
Tube status, 1 EMP, 1 nuke, 1 P-shock.
Tractor shield, drone
Horizon,
shield
lead
vamp.
off and use your Omega 3.
Alright, center mass. Take out that fleet.
You're clear. The transport is out of range.
Be away, nuke away.
They're moving pretty damn fast.
Alright.
No, we're
They're
catching.
turning. Right. Hard about.
Hard about. Not pursuing transport.
Not just yet. Get a taunt on Delta 2-3, please.
Delta 2-3 on.
Closing to beam range.
In this case, do use light ordnance.
Understood.
Peak 4. Target out of range, retarget.
Command, go ahead.
Confirm taunt Delta 2-3. Taunting Delta 5-8.
Got 2 Scarens coming in. That's not good.
Acknowledged.
Target shields down.
Horizon, please reconfigure a tag and launch that at the transport.
Asteroid in the way, power down.
Tag reconfiguring.
Oh,
Go
there's
ahead.
another hostile here.
Load that tag. Let's get to 2 Delta 8 Delta 84. Pursue the transport.
Pursue transport.
Loading only tag.
Got shields down on this target.
Saber, this is Horizon. We're going to pursue the
Got
transport
shields
with
down
attack.
on that target.
Acknowledged, Horizon.
Tag loaded.
Alright, get us within missile range, and they're moving fast, so get past them.
Lancer,
New
please
fleet,
do
Alpha 4, Alpha 5,
a
Bravo
scan
5.
around the groups in A4, A5, B5.
Tag them.
29% energy.
Plans confirm tag hit.
Confirm tag hit.
Transport, heave 2. Prepare to be boarded. Stopping. Good.
FCS velocities.
CIC, this is Horizon.
Horizon, go ahead.
We're ready for drop points for Marines.
Stand by, Horizon.
Load Marines. And Delta 3 on... Oh, they're moving away. Good. Don't need to worry about them. Well done, Saber.
Large fleet incoming, though.
We'll take care of them next. Load an Omega 3. Launch when ready.
VCS
Actually,
away.
let's make sure. Did we get Marines on? I didn't see a note.
No, Marines are not loaded.
Ah.
Apologies.
Alright, come back.
Omega 3 loaded.
$25 seconds.
Marines are loaded.
Lancer, please go to Bravo 4, Sector Bravo 4.
Ah, getting some company. Thank you, Saber, for taking those Terrans off our back.
Ew, Leviathan.
Lancer, your job is to decoy the fleets away from the transport that Horizon is working with.
Weapons, we're at 90%. Let's get some torpedoes.
Alright.
Understood.
Take control, comms, take control of Delta 84. Direct them to Sector Alpha 1. Alpha 1 Mark 1.
Aye. They are not accepting our orders.
Of course not.
Of course.
Hit it again. There you go.
CIC, we have taken the transport, however, they are not yet accepting our orders.
Horizon, we need to send an engineering team across to re-enable the engines and get them moving again.
Acknowledge,
Loading engineering
CIC.
teams.
Horizon, once you get the
Please
engines
hold.
enabled, the fleet captain has requested that you send
Engineering
that
teams
transport
loaded.
spinward.
Acknowledged. We're
Fighter
sending it
launch
to Alpha
incoming.
1 Mark 1.
Energy is 100.
We've got fighters inbound.
Yeah,
Uh-oh,
and
load 'em
Marines
on.
are
That's
taking
not
their
good.
sweet time.
Alright,
Not
get
at the
us out
helm.
of here.
Power aft.
Let's draw them away from. Draw them away. Draw them away from our friendly. There we go.
Loading mine.
Line us up.
200%
control.
continuous maneuver.
Mine ready.
Alright.
Don't get us in too close to those guys.
Never mind, they're not accepting our orders.
Fire. I want to pick off the... Thank you.
Still have that Omega-3 in there?
I do. Show Captain's target.
Captain's target. Now,
Two
second.
executors and a defiler coming in from Delta 5 Mark.
I'm not close enough
8,
to see Captain's
7.
target.
I don't see Captain's target either.
Yeah, unfortunately I clicked off of it. There we go.
Just looking for a center mass.
Firm Captain's target.
Lancer, please distract the
EMP
fleet in a
away,
forward
nuke
direction,
away.
if at all possible.
Load another nuke. We're probably going to need it. And then follow up with P-Shocks. Yep, we will.
You got tubes.
Peek aft shield.
Command and control, go ahead.
Stand down momentarily. Prepare to repeak. Repeak.
Right.
There's that second nuke coming.
Ready. Where at?
Alright, pull us around. Yeah, that one.
Coming about.
Nuke
Now,
away.
is there any way we can improve the speed of that transport?
Alright, hit Lima 17. Want to get... Oh, that
Saber
they're
has
taking
Lima 17.
Actually,
Juliet 40 is a possible problem blow.
Just threading the arcs.
What's our ordnance?
Shucks.
Delta
Acknowledge
8-4
CIC.
has ceased forward movement.
What's our mine status? How many do we have?
You have 2 mines in storage.
I want to keep one.
I have 2
Right.
empty tubes.
Load an Echo 1. I want to see if we can
Loading
take
one
out...
mine.
I want to aim at the Torgoths. They're now at the back of the fleet.
Torgoth's eye. Keep me updated on mine percentage.
Mine is ready.
Ready to do this now? Going. Fire.
We're taking hits.
Acknowledged.
Lancer,
Nice.
you were requested to take out the Kralians that are pursuing the transport, Delta 5-8 specifically.
Alright, let's pull those Scarens away.
Killing
want to get
Scarens
into the
do
tractor
triple
of-
zero.
Damage to sensors, maneuver, and front shields.
We're not moving.
Get us.
We must be in tractor. Call the Mayday.
We are in tractor. Mayday, mayday. We are taking heavy damage.
Taking casualties.
Lancer,
Tractor is
assist
broken.
Horizon.
Get us out. Take
I
us a
have no
distance.
maneuver.
Alright. Just past these asteroids before you get into the cloud. Come about.
Coming 270.
There we
We're
go.
at 25% maneuver. Well, 50 now.
Setting collection.
Yes, please. How are we doing on energy?
We are
No,
at
18
55%.
homings.
Engineering, give me a full status update.
Right, 55% energy, front shields 25, rear shields 20, damage to sensors, maneuver, impulse, warp, and
Saber's
front
energy
shield.
critical, going
Alright.
to fuel core.
Prioritize our engines.
Copy that.
I have directed
Suggestions?
Delta 8-4 on a direct course to Alpha 1 Mark 1.
Current tube status: 1 mine, 2 homings.
They are both anti... That's annoying.
They're both anti what?
Sorry, I was just looking at the Scarens. They're both anti-mine, which is really annoying. Alright, we've got a Torgoth coming in.
Emeth, Charlie Charlie.
Beams would be a poor choice.
I agree. What do we have in the tubes? Get some distance from him.
Lancer, you are requested to
That
protect
was
the
2
transports.
homings.
New fleet, Alpha 3 Mark II.
Ignore it.
2 homings was enough to make the shields amber. I can continue this engagement.
How many do we have?
More or less full load.
Alright. Omega 1.
Destination?
Towards Alpha 1.
Lima 17, front shields 90.
Do we want to stick around and kill the Goth?
Yeah. I want to get our torp count up for one thing.
Peak maneuver. Get those drones.
Brace.
I'm gonna need peak maneuver still.
Yep. Damage is fixed.
Alright, drones clear for the most part. Stand down maneuver. Target's at 20. Don't trust the exact 20. Do a 2-on-1.
Loading P-Shock.
Get the drone. Good.
Front shields down on target.
Preparing to break contact. Get that shock out.
Not targeting it. Not targeting Lima 17. You've got a drone. There. Fire as soon as it's loading. Alright. Take us to Charlie 3 Mark 1. Let's pull those Scarabs
Charlie 3
away.
Mark.
Delta 84 is in Alpha 1 Mark 5. Ambush on Delta 84. Storm Defiler.
Lancer, you are requested to protect the transport quick.
Lancer, do you need any help?
Lancer to fleet, we are energy super critical.
Take us
we
in there.
cannot do anything.
Hard about. Maximum warp.
Maximum
The transport is outrunning
Maximum
them.
warp.
They're going to cross the boundary.
Horizon, can you protect the transport?
Where ya?
We are on our way.
Stand on warp.
Transport is holding extremely well.
Yeah, well. Tell me about this guy. The anti-torp.
Hey.
Peak beams.
Low vis
Right.
warp anti-torp. 3818 Charlie Charlie.
In frequency Charlie.
Target shields.
Target
Down.
front shields down.
Yeah, but he's got anti-torp. Oh good, he took it out anyway.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Yes, that's right.
Delta 84 has transitioned.
Saber, this is Horizon. We are ready to transition.
Fuel collectors reversing to transition.
Turn us around.
Acknowledge
Take us,
CIC.
face us to the corner, because I want to go through as soon as we can.
Ship system shutting down.
Quick, blow up Lancer.
Yes!
Do it!
Mine's in the tube.
Oh well.
Ah.
That went really well.
Right, debrief, get ready for dismissal.
You all rock. I
Can I
love that
do the
kind of
threatening noise now?
debrief. The threatening noise?
I don't
Sure.
understand.
It needed some follow-up. If there was a snap and then followed by a series of key jinglings, I think that would go rather well.
What would that be?
I don't know, scaring people?
Oh.
Is that better?
Well, it's too brief, that's the problem.
Is this supposed to be like the rattling of a chain?
No, because if it was a rattling, it'd be more constant than that.
Any feedback for me, Aramon?
I think you did rather well. Maybe it was just me focusing on repairing damage, but there was a bit there I felt like we didn't know what we were doing at the very end.
Mm-hmm. We were not getting any commands from either CNC or from
that was
Saber.
the main problem.
The only point I would add is, you were calling for specific designations of targets that were in groups. It's very difficult to pick those out. Much easier to utilize your captain's clicker.
Yeah, good point.
That's all I got.
Cool.
Alright, everyone, you're clear to move up to briefing room 1.
Briefing room 1.
Should make him do a standard sim. 10 minutes.
Enjoyable mission?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Lancer
I
definitely
got to be
enjoyed the
not
love
command.
tap.
I know, right? I got to be in engineering for once.
Me too.
Did you enjoy engineering?
Yeah, I do like engineering.
I like engineering too. It's my secondary. And I used to do it more often when I had other people on board.
And less responsibilities.
And seeing we have a extracurricular activity in our engineering room, it's even better.
Oh, really?
I noticed the Horizon had system malfunctions for a second.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the systems were shutting down. The first thing I yelled was, "Shields up!"
We had mines loaded.
I'm sure that was purely accidental, though.
Oh, purely.
It was an exercise to see how fast you could load the mines. I
understand.
Actually, the mine has been sitting on there for half the game. We were just pointed the wrong way.
I wanted to reverse into transition. That resulted in us pointing the wrong way.
You guys managed to reverse transition in the mission. That was pretty impressive. Somebody actually made mention of that.
Right. That final mission was a success. You managed to capture the transport and keep the enemies occupied long enough to get it out of the area. Good job on that one. It did get a little bit tight when you kind of left the transport to get close to its own forces, which I thought was interesting.
That was my decision. I wanted it to it threaded the needle.
Right, and just so everyone knows, he didn't have his whisper list set up, so I was just relaying the fleet captain's requests. That's all I was doing.
I was laughing so much about it.
It wasn't my fault.
He was spot on. I have to say,
you can blame the cadet. You can blame this mission on the cadet.
Well, it's a successful mission, so
it was
there's not really much blame.
I'm saying that it was a successful mission, and it wasn't because of me. It was Cadet Blurry.
And we didn't kill any Arvonians.
All right.
And nobody here got destroyed.
So, we have come to the end of our duty shift. I notice we have 4 cadets at the end of the duty shift. 2 of which, 3 which were here at the beginning. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Yes.
Yep. I hope it's been another enjoyable shift for the cadets. There's been less technical issues this shift for those of you who were here last shift. And we look forward to seeing you next time that you can make it. Any other announcements from officers, including perhaps the duty officer, who has an important one? Duty officer's forgotten, but yet we're 4 weeks in the role. Duty officer.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting if somebody else wants to say something.
Go ahead and take it, Ensign.
We'll be waiting here forever.
So, officers of the Terran Stellar Navy, Second Space Fleet, Full Flight Division, you are hereby dismissed.
Good flying, everyone.
Good flying.
Good flying.
I think Incinerator wants to be DO in perpetuity.
Before that, I was expecting the duty officers to say it was the end of the 4-week period of their duty officer.
Yes, I was about to address that.
And that if you want to be duty officer, please do apply through the form that has been linked. And then dismiss the officers.
Also,
Additionally,
one final announcement is our funding for the war pool is running a little dry. It's with all the systems we run, it does incur a bit of a cost to those doing it. Any contributions you folks would be willing to make is always greatly appreciated.
And they are totally not bribes.
Not bribes in the slightest.
What do you mean, guys?
All right. Well, I think Aramon's already said his line, so technically we're gone.
Take it to the galley, you bums.
I can say it again.
CIC officers, if you meet me in the mission ops room, and then we can do a review.
Sure.
Mission ops or CSE?
Oh, well, we could go to Oni, I guess.
Disconnected.
And that will, of course, conclude the Terran Stellar Navy RP Community Game of September 21st, 2019. This is, as always, you, Admiral, signing out. Mirab with sails unfurled. And thanks for watching. Lancer should be looking out in the future.